Not proud of South Carolina, and I'll tell you why. A man over 16 is not allowed to seduce a woman by lying and saying he will marry her. Or, in my opinion, you know what should be illegal? What? Stupid ladies.
KKK, that's fine.
Okay, KK. I made a racist.
You made a racist.
I made a racist.
Oh.
I'm going to get Schofield now.
And they do Don't worry about that. If they deserve it, they're getting it, you know. If they steal a scone, they're getting their head cut off.
Delaware. That to me screams a state that is just haven't got their shit together.
They haven't got their shit together, no.
I don't even know why. So Delaware, let's see what they got for us. It is illegal to sell dog hair. You're not allowed to own an explosive golf ball in Massachusetts.
That's absolutely fair.
You can have an explosive basketball.
That's fine.
Or explosive tennis ball.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Put that thing in a golf ball.
Putting an animal on a railroad track with the intent of harming the train or the tracks, not the animal, is punishable by £50,000 fine or 5 years in prison.
Not the animal.
Not the animal. Fine. If the intent is to hurt the animal,
that's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You can chuck a mouse on there. That's fine.
Yeah. Missouri, it is illegal to drive with an uncaged bear.
Legit. I mean, if you're going to drive with a bear.
Does that? I wonder if that means that there's somewhere along the line here somebody thought it was legal and drove with an uncaged bear.
Well, yeah, someone has definitely driven along. And the way this happened as well is, again, it has to have been an event. So there is a point where there's been someone in Missouri. I'm just driving down the car. I drive with a bear all the time. And then out of the blue it just goes, oh, you stupid fuck.
You gotta stop me from doing this anymore, government.
You should have told me to cage my bear.
Do the polite thing. But welcome everybody to yet another episode of the Squishy Logic podcast. I am one of your hosts, the beautifully big-headed and all-around lovely fella, the comedic baby faces sometimes heel, KD Hinken, and I am joined by my podcasting padre, the man with 1,000 voices, and all of them are in his head. It's Mr. Nathan Parish. How you doing, Nathan?
I'm doing good. I'm enjoying myself a little CBD smoke again. Let's have our...
Oh, yeah, CBD. Mm-hmm. It might be CBD, but, you know, I might start forgetting my words and stuff as we go. And that's just the CBD.
Oh, is that
That's the CBD.
Yeah.
we all know that. That's the CBD working.
I am a very good boy, Wink.
Very good boy, Wink. Is that you're a very good boy and you're talking to someone called Wink?
No, I said...
Oh, you're winking at the camera. You're flirting with underage people there.
Am I?
There's going to be some underage people watching this. And
Don't
you're just
fucking
winking
watch
at the
this.
camera.
Go watch something. Go watch Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh no, Thomas the Tank Engine is filled with rampant racism. Are you laughing for? It's a serious subject.
Oh shit, I didn't know.
It's a very serious subject.
I didn't fucking know.
Yeah, and sexism.
Yeah.
Do you ever get to see what are their names? What are the girl trains' names? See, you can't think it's sexist.
There's no girls.
Exactly.
There's no girl trains, are there?
I think there's one now, to be honest. But I think
Henrietta
Thomas
or something.
I think it might be. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
There's a Henry and there's a Henrietta.
Yeah, there's got to be a Henrietta if there's.
So there is a girl train, but she's subservient of Henry.
Yeah.
So it's not the greatest.
Oh, I almost said a really bad joke. Then I'm not going to say it.
I don't want to know what it is now.
No, it's not happening.
Oh, okay.
It's one of the few times I actually managed to catch my tongue.
Oh, you're lucky. I can never catch my tongue. It's too small.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just too slippery.
Just fucking between the teeth.
Just says what? Well, no. Wow. Just says whatever it wants to say.
Goes out.
Yeah. There's no teeth to stop it either. When I get them put in, maybe I'll have a bit more of a barrier between my voice and what I'm saying to the public. But probably not.
You know what I think you should do?
Not do that. I agree.
Yeah, no. I think when you get the teeth in, you should get gold ones. Not like full gold, but just like
a gold one.
Yeah. Just a gold one.
Yeah, a couple. Yeah.
Canines, mate. Gold canines.
Oh,
mate. If you don't come back with gold canines,
I think I'll just have to eventually. I might not be able to get them at first because I imagine gold is expensive.
It is expensive.
You know what you want? You want to use diamond encrusted teeth. Because I watched a documentary on Netflix the other day about diamonds. Nothing lasts forever.
Except diamonds.
Well, yeah, that's the point. Yeah. Well, but the thing is, it was
diamonds are forever.
They don't lie.
Forever.
But they're not necessarily taking forever to make anymore, because they cost they take billions of years to get made in the ground, but you can make them in a laboratory now. Synthetic diamonds, they're called.
And in fact, they're
more
better.
They're better.
They're better quality, and they are also not dug out of the ground by children with one leg because they walked over a mine.
I mean, that's not always how it goes. Like, there are some specific like giant mines that are there just for diamond excavating.
Oh yeah, there are too.
There we go into them.
Let's face facts. Blood diamonds are a fucking thing.
Yeah. But let's face facts even more so though. That it's all kind of dumb because there are no actual real benefits to diamonds other than for
other than looking pretty.
Well, that's just a choice. Yeah, that's just an opinion. Sorry.
That's most people's thing. Is just like, oh, they look pretty.
Yeah. But actually, drill bits are the only thing they really.
Are fucking useful for. They're also useful for like multiple industrial things. Lasers. Oh my god, are they?
Oh, that makes sense. I thought about that. That makes sense.
Did you know in a diamond, the reason why a diamond is so fucking shiny, and I shit you not, this is real. You can check this out. They found it out fairly recently in a study, is because it actually traps light in its prisms. Oh. So it stays in the diamond for longer.
It makes sense. It's just reflecting all around and stuff. It makes a lot of sense,
yeah. And that's why they are so refractive and pretty.
Did you know that before diamonds were a thing, it was all about aluminum?
Ooh, really?
Or aluminium, but it was an American thing as well. I was watching it on, and specifically they were talking about at the time it was really hard and expensive to make. It was like silver gold essentially, and this is why at the top of the Washington Monument there's a obelisk of aluminium,
which is not a bad idea because it's not going to rust.
No, but they only did it because it was shown. It was like, look how amazing we are. We can do this. And then literally a few years later, they developed a cheap, easy way to create aluminium. Now we just chuck it out. Yeah. Now we don't give a shit about it. Now it's like, aluminium.
Aluminium's a really fucking good metal, though.
You think about it, it's so versatile as well.
People think of aluminium as this weak substance. It's not. It is a very strong metal.
Well, I don't know about that. Because it's super thin.
No, not even that. Yeah, that is it's the only reason it folds. Yeah, because.
Or breaks.
People think of cans and things like that and like, oh, that breaks easily. But again, like a chunk of aluminium is fucking rock solid and it is light as fuck in comparison to iron.
That's quite nice for cheap colour.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you there, but I was like, oh yeah. So aluminium's like kind of liquidy metal that can mould into stuff. That's how they kind of make it anyway.
Yeah.
Diamonds like...
Do you know how they make mirrors?
No.
Because before we couldn't make mirrors. Because we were like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Who have I got to thank for making myself look this beautiful all the time?
Yeah. The thing is, like, how do you make it that flat? Because back in the day, you had to sort of like flatten it yourself and polish it and stuff like that. And it didn't really work to have that reflective surface.
Look more like a fun mirror, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But you know what they found out? Is that I think it's glass melts at a higher temperature, than aluminium. Right. So they make a bowl of melted glass and float molten aluminium over the top of it. And as it gradually goes along, it flattens out perfectly and actually cools very slowly on top of the liquid glass.
Okay, and then just like
and
picks
it is
it up.
I don't know if it's aluminium actually or what they use. It might be
silver whatever.
But it is a perfectly thin, perfectly smooth, perfectly flat surface because it is two bits of fluid reacting against each other. It is a perfect flat surface.
Okay, that's
so
cool.
It just hardens to a perfect sheen.
Okay.
How cool is that?
I mean, in all honesty, I'm having trouble kind of imagining what that exactly you mean there. Like, with the diamond stuff, like, I didn't know that, like, the 50s or something, because when they came over, and that's when engagement rings were created by the same company that now also still come up with the prices for diamonds. Ooh. They made it all up. So they're outing themselves through this whole documentary as, diamonds aren't actually worth anything. Engagement rings, we just kind of made them up. And we're constantly making up the price of diamonds. Yeah. But don't buy these cheap ones that are already about 40% mixed with real ones anyway.
Yeah.
Which I don't want to admit, but they are. So it's falling apart, the diamond industry. Yeah. I think nowadays as well, like, when I was engaged, I did propose with a ring and everything, but I never even thought about getting a diamond ring. That never came into my head.
No, that'd be insane.
It just wouldn't do it. Like, I mean, she was more into like, I got one of those like green jeweled ones, whatever they call them.
Oh, emeralds.
Yeah, she was more into that kind of thing. But just in general, I don't see the point. Get one of these what? Oh, I said, get one of those.
A big Sonic fan. Emeralds. Like,
you get them at the end, don't you? Yeah. Aren't they blue?
Emerald Zone as well. They start off in the Emerald Zone.
Aren't they blue? Them ones?
No, they're green. Yeah. They've got all different kinds of them in there. They've got Chaos Emeralds, which are the blue ones.
Oh, okay. I remember getting a blue one at the end of the first level. Or, the end bit. I'm thinking of Sonic Spinball, actually.
It might be.
I might be thinking of Sonic Spinball.
There's so many different Sonic games.
Yeah, there is. And they're all kind of shit.
In their own unique way.
Yeah. Just like Mario. Just like, there's a lot of shit games.
There's so many shit games.
Yeah.
There's a new shit game, Gollum. Have you seen how
I've heard about this. No, what's wrong with it? I saw like the odd screenshot of it. Why are the people moaning about it?
So I saw a review of it, and it sort of explained quite well why it wasn't a fun experience. And it's like, you start off as Gollum, and you're imprisoned in this place, and you expect as Gollum, because he's this sort of snidey little shit, to find a brutal or sadistic way of getting out, because he needs to get back to the ring, right?
Yeah.
No, he just becomes like the bitch of the guy in charge, and sort of starts doing little side quests. And
that's kind of what he did in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, and then but the thing is, then it would be fine if the story was good.
Yeah,
and the acting was good.
Oh, okay.
And the graphics were good.
Yeah, the graphics didn't look great.
Yeah, the gameplay is also not good.
Oh, okay. It's just an all around. We didn't try very hard on it.
Yeah, well, they did try.
That's the problem.
They tried, but I don't think they were capable.
It's like AEW are just bringing out their game finally. Yeah, it's been coming out since they started, and it's like 4 years old now. Company.
That's not too bad for games.
I mean, that's honestly, not great.
Honestly, the average turnaround for a game is 3 to 4 years.
Really?
It legitimately is.
Is it they just announced it too early? Because the owner has a tendency of doing that.
They probably went like, "Oh, we've done this.
Yeah, we're getting the game coming, guys. It's amazing." 4 years later, it's nice. I've never drank it before, and I can say
nothing fucking wrong with that.
No, it kind of tastes just like normal Coca-Cola.
It does, yeah.
You know why? In a can as well.
Because it's fucking cola. I mean, it's not rocket science.
Oh, I mean, no, there's different kinds of cola though. There's
Pepsi's better.
Yes, I prefer Pepsi, but not Pepsi Max.
No, agreed.
I don't know why everyone loves Pepsi Max so much. It's just diet.
So up with Pepsi Max, yeah.
It's just diet Pepsi.
That's all it is.
Yeah? Or is it zero? It's one of them.
It's non-fatty Pepsi, and I like my full-fat Pepsi.
Yeah, I like full fat. I like my milk.
Yeah.
I like my milk, like I like my Pepsi, like I like my flags.
And you know what that...
Yeah. Full fat, baby.
Yeah. And you know what? That does good for you in the end, legitimately. People who take...
Big girls?
No. People who take like...
Workout.
The sort of
you gotta do
sweetener shit. That genuinely makes your body react to sugar as if it's sweetener. So when you start eating actual sugary things, it will just pack it the fuck on.
What? So if you have a lot of
so your body,
fake sugar,
your body reacts to sugar in a very specific way. It releases a shitload of extra insulin and shit like that to combat it and get rid of it.
And endorphins.
And when it thinks that there's a shitload of sugar around, it'll pack a load of it on, but it also won't worry too much about where if it sort of burns through a bit of the fat. It's fine. But if you have the diet stuff, your body immediately has initially the same reaction of like, oh fuck, there's a load of sugar. Dump out a shitload of insulin, and it does the same thing. And then your body goes, "Oh, we didn't get anything from that. Why didn't we get anything from that? That's weird.
Right.
I guess we won't dump out as much insulin next time. Oh, I guess we won't dump out as much insulin next time." And then it can create things like diabetes.
Oh, so that sounded like a diabetes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, the old diabetes.
And it also means that you've got a shitload more sugar in your body, which then gets turned into more fat. And more fat and more fat.
Well, I thought having that fake sugar was supposed to be healthy.
Nope. It also is probably giving people cancer.
Oh, everything is. That's good. Everything gives you cancer now. Everything is also a cure as well for cancer.
That's true.
Yeah. Bacon, cause of, and
cure.
So I was just thinking of something else. And what was that Simpsons quote? He just caught me off guard.
Cause of and solution to all
beer is the cause of and solution to all of life's problems. Yeah, that was it. It just came into my head and I couldn't go any further until I got past it. You know what, though, actually? Perfect little segue there, because the topic today is something that once you run into them, you can't get past them.
Ooh. And
this is a longish list, so I'm going to do little bit for little bit, and then we'll jump into another chat.
Yeah.
So I mentioned it earlier at this point, 14 minutes. You know, I'm actually going to make a little note of times, because lately I have noticed that I can just not be asked to... Well, I can be asked to watch through and get all the time. It would just be a lot fucking easier if I didn't have to.
Yeah.
And I can actually read this for some reason now.
Yeah.
I couldn't before. I think my eyes have got better. I'm just getting healthier and healthier as life goes on.
So healthy.
I just can't help it, man. I'm just evolving constantly.
You are the high evolutionary.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen that.
You're trying to call me a Marvel character, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to be... I wasn't actually sure. It is Marvel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which one is that, the High Evolutionary?
He's the guy in the new Guardians of the Galaxy, the bad guy.
Oh, yeah, he was really good, actually. I really liked him.
Yeah. But I've heard it's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, it's alright. It's not... It's... If you get really angry from, like, animal cruelty, it'll be a hard watch.
Yeah.
That's why I was emotional watching it, man. But at the same time, it's like, y'all are making me properly, like, feel sorry for a fucking experimented otter or whatever. Yeah. What the hell's going on?
Yeah. I saw that. I saw, like, a clip from it where they're all just sort of lying around in the cages on their backs talking to each other. That is such a lovely little sweet scene.
But at the same time,
and I can tell though, Carl, that they're the Titanic and there's a fucking iceberg coming.
There might be, maybe a couple. But it's just one of them. It's like, it's really good all the way through. I won't say what happens or anything at the end, but it's just a bit like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
Oh.
The topic today then.
Yes.
So this is going to be.
Remember, Carl is on Switch Radio all the fucking time.
Oh yeah. Every Tuesday 2 till 3 p.m. You can catch your boy.
Yep.
107.5 FM, or just do what I do and say, Alexa, play Switch Radio.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I can't do it now because my Alexa's not plugged in, but you know.
As for me, this post-apocalyptic Metal Treehouse always available. Remember that shit. It's always there.
That's a great plug right there. Yeah. Remember my shit.
Yeah. No, genuinely, it's a fucking great show. And it's actually started getting a few more views.
Yeah, really?
I don't know why, but I got 3 more views recently this week.
Oh, why not? I mean, that's kind of how it goes. You can keep pushing them and putting them on things.
They're all like nearing a couple of hundred at this point. I'm quite happy with it.
Yeah. I
Didn't think it'd happen.
You should totally like put some onto shorts and that.
Oh, I should.
You really should. Shorts, man, are good.
Yeah.
Like, there was the one thing I'll admit the Goth was right about.
Yeah.
It's very rare that it happens.
But it blows shit up.
Well, no, that's one of the things he does regularly. That's not what I was talking about.
No.
I try not to, not to implicate him in them too much. But they won't say anything. Don't worry. They're fine.
You guys are cool, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, if not, then the Goth will explode them anyway, or explode on them.
I guess you'd best be cool.
Depends how attractive they are. I might just explode on them.
Yeah.
He has been known to do that.
That's cool.
Comes black, apparently.
Oh. Well.
Weird. Not as weird as these laws.
No.
From each and every state in America.
Oh, this is a great idea,
50
Carl.
weirdest laws from each state.
Oh, I love this.
Alphabetical, of course.
This. Before we start this, can I tell a little story?
Go ahead.
It's not my story. It's Kevin Smith's story. But Kevin Smith, the director of Clerks.
Yeah, Kevin Smith. Okay.
Yeah. Apparently, at one point, he was supposed to sort of to work with Prince.
Prince is in the singer, man.
Yeah. And when he went in, they gave him this NDA. And then they walked in.
I thought you said MD.
No.
Hey, man. Hey, Prince. Take this drug. Yeah. You got on the level, man. Already on the level.
Well,
I have no idea what Prince sounded like.
Rain, motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know what he sounded like.
Anyway, so he goes like, and walks in and just sort of doesn't sign the NDA, and none of them really paid enough attention to whether he was actually doing it or not for him to do it.
Yeah.
So he walks out being able to talk about everything that he went through. And if you want to go and see
what is it you on about?
While he was in Prince's house.
Oh, okay. I thought it was your way around. I thought it was Prince going to
Prince. No. He was going to Prince. like he obviously like go and watch his shit. That shit's fucking brilliant. There's loads of that stuff on YouTube. Check it out, Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith's all over the fucking YouTube, already.
Yeah, he's
awesome. All over those YouTubes. He's alright. He kind of bores me a bit.
Nah. I mean, that's fine if he bores you, but I fucking love his movies, man.
I mean, I could hardly really think of any
his
other than
Clerks.
The
reason why I want to make movies.
Well, because you're like, if he can do it, anyone can.
Well, sort of.
Yeah,
but that's the reason why he did it, because he watched Slacker.
I love that idea, though. The whole,
that's how you start.
That is literally how you start.
Everyone looks at a movie and they go like, well, a movie's got to be Avengers, or it's got to be fucking,
a big blockbuster like Avatar and that.
Yeah, or the opposite end of the spectrum, like it's
Fast
got to be
Furious.
fucking
3 Billboards over Missouri.
Castaway or something like that. It's got to be a fucking
epic.
But there's so many movies out there that are just low budget, people talking shit in an interesting environment with an interesting story, just about relationships and the places that someone works or something like that.
Some of the best films, to be honest.
Yeah.
Some of my favourite films are films that all take place in one area.
Yeah, like there's one
spot.
called. Have you ever seen Waiting?
Don't think so.
It's got Ryan Reynolds in it, and it is so worth fucking watching. It's fucking brilliant. He plays a waiter at a place called Shenanigans, right? And the best thing about that is that Shenanigans is mentioned in Super Troopers. Okay. At one point in Super Troopers, they go, "Oh, what about Shenanigans? Oh yeah, that place with all the goofy shit all over the walls." And it's like, and then you go into this movie, and it's called Shenanigans, and there's goofy shit all over the fucking walls.
I feel like I've heard that, and Ryan Reynolds as well. Like, he's one of my favourite actors.
Oh, it's such a good film. And they've got this game that they play with each other where they've got to show each other their balls.
All right.
And there's different points levels you can get for different versions. It's a fucking great movie.
There's another Ryan Reynolds one that I think of when I think of like films like all in one area like that. Because I'm guessing you meant that film all pretty much happens in that bar then.
Yeah.
The one I always think of with Ryan Reynolds is Buried, I think it was called, something like that. With literally buried in buried alive in a coffin for like the whole film.
Yeah.
Every now and then he just cut to some police people outside, but a lot of it, a lot more than you think, is based in that coffin.
Yeah.
Crazy. Or Devil, which is one where they were just in an elevator the whole time. There was like 7 people,
I like that movie.
One of them was
I like that movie.
Had like a demon inside them, basically.
Yeah.
I think it was the old woman in the end. I can't remember.
I can't remember. But I love that fucking movie. People fucking didn't like that movie. I fucking love that.
People always complain.
That's an M. Night Shyamalan, man.
That wasn't his film.
He was a producer, I think.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, I just watched an M. Night Shyamalan film. Before I say that, though, yeah, I think it's like with what we're saying with comedians as well. With like people go, the viewers. Like the performers themselves do this, and the viewers do it. Just take it all too seriously. Yeah. Like, just chill out. Just enjoy the silliness for the silliness. Over you go, then.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the crazy kookiness for the crazy kookiness that it is.
Speaking of crazy kookiness, getting back to my original point. One of the other things that he mentioned about Prince.
Yes. Yeah.
Is that at one point he met someone who had worked for Prince, and sort of they described what it was like working for Prince, and she goes, he goes, what's it like? What happens? And she goes, well, it's weird because Prince very much lives in Prince world.
Oh, what a shock!
Which is like where Prince gets what Prince wants whenever Prince wants.
that it would surprise me if it was any different. Yeah.
So occasionally, she gave an example of like at one point he'd phone up and be like, "Hey, it's 3 a.m. I need a giraffe." And she's like, well, I don't know about like local laws regarding giraffes and things like that. And she put the phone down.
Selfish lawmakers. Well, that's amazing. I mean, you never know. There might be a law in here that says you can't. There's not. But there are a lot of animal-based ones, to be fair.
Yeah.
But not as many as you think. There's some crazy laws. And the weird thing about those weird laws like that is that they must have happened at some point for them to become a law.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Somewhere along the line, there's either been a reason where they've like had a ruling on a case, or I think that's how it works anyway. I mean,
you'd assume like laws come into being only because someone did something.
Generally
like,
speaking, yeah.
How it happens.
Yeah. Imagine the first time when there was like a murder happened. They were like, "Oh, should this be illegal?" Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
First person to get done for murder.
Let's stop people doing that.
Yeah.
Just
well,
without reason, it's a bit
Yeah, we should probably keep some people around.
Yeah.
Don't want them all to have a murder done.
We're still going to watch people get their heads cut off in the middle of the square though, when they do shit wrong. Don't worry about that. If they deserve it, they're getting it, you know. If they steal a scone, they're getting their head cut off. But
the only reason they stopped cutting people's head off in public was because they started getting really bad at it for some reason. Really? Yeah.
You know that's why the French invented the guillotine.
Yeah.
They literally invented the guillotine so that any idiot could operate it and cut a head off. Because they were just like, there are far too many of these royal people. We must chop them into pieces.
You know what? I swear, I don't know if the guillotine too much, but a lot of places did hanging still.
Oh,
I think it was hangings normally.
We did hanging.
Yeah, we did.
We did fucking hanging. Till very recent. Well, I say very recently, like 50s.
Not as recent as you'd... I suppose when you look at America, it's a lot shorter.
Yeah.
So it's quite a big portion of their
America
history.
still do shit like lethal injection, which is like, whew, that's
we don't do that over here, actually, do we?
We do not do that. We don't do capital punishment at all.
Full stop.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So we're going to murder someone, do it in the UK? If you really want to murder someone...
Did I ever tell you my sketch idea? It's copyright Nathan fucking Parish post-apocalyptic metal treehouse. You can't use this shit.
Stick this up your butt if you do.
Yeah. But basically...
Well, you might like that, actually. Stick it up your pee hole.
It's about a couple of parents who introduced capital punishment for their kids.
Wait, what?
They used to have 8. Now they've got 1 very good kid.
Oh, wait, I thought you were saying that was true then.
No, it's not true.
Okay.
It's a sketch.
Well, that'll work.
Yeah.
Could do it like a Super Nanny vibe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, shit.
So, first state, Alabama.
Yeah.
Illegal to wear a fake mustache in church that makes people laugh.
I mean, that's not going to happen. I mean... You cannot not wear a fake... all fake mustaches are going to make someone laugh.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah.
It's not good.
If you walked in with one like as bad as that politician's wig...
Oh, yeah.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be amazing.
Future Cole, put that down.
Yeah.
Put a picture of that guy's wig in.
Yeah. I can't even remember what his name was again.
I can't remember.
Weirdo.
It's just Wig Man.
Yeah, Wig Man.
Fucking that, it's amazing. I mean, look at that. Look at that wig.
What up, Wig Man?
That sounds slightly racist there, Mr. No
Wig Man.
I think you should apologise.
Wig Man, come on.
I think you should apologise for that.
Jesus. I so sincerely, wholeheartedly, fucking balls.
Damn, I thought I was going to make him do it then. Alaska, you can't wake a sleeping bear to take a photo.
I mean, that's just common sense.
It is common sense.
You shouldn't be doing that shit.
If you manage to do it and survive it, you would then get arrested. You can't get up for any other reason.
Imagine that walking into the bar, going up and like, I'll tell you this motherfucking story, right? It was the craziest motherfucking thing you've ever seen. Okay, I don't know why this guy's from the south when he's in Alaska.
I mean, no one's born in Alaska.
No, they all go there.
Well, they are born now in Alaska, but they weren't from Alaska
originally. This is
originally.
Standard trailer trash voice. He's like, hey, I tell you what, I was there, I see this bear, and I go up to the bear, and I take a photo of myself with the bear, right? And this bear wakes the fuck up. I keep taking photos. I'm running away, I'm taking photos all the fucking time. I even put it on video. It's the most coolest thing you've ever seen. And then
so that wasn't illegal.
Just goes, excuse me, sir. You are now under arrest.
You woke a sleeping bear.
You woke a sleeping bear, which is against Alaska's laws.
Ironically, if you'd have woke it up by sticking your dick in it, that'd have been legal.
Yeah.
But taking a photo, that's too much. Yeah. Too far.
Was that a reasonable Nick Offerman? I don't know.
What? Do it again.
Okay, so that is against Alaska's laws.
It's
not
shaky.
Quite there. It's not quite there.
You got a bit more of a tang on it, a twinge than I recognise.
Yeah.
But it can all be saved with the laugh, though.
Yeah.
As long as you get the laugh bang on.
It's a difficult laugh.
Yeah. I can't remember it.
But. I can't get that shit.
Arizona. It is illegal to let a donkey sleep in a bathtub. I can understand how that happens. Why?
What if a donkey wants to sleep in a fucking bathtub? What's it got to do with anyone else?
The water might turn on and it might kill him. Might drown.
What if it's outside? They don't say it's a running fucking bathtub.
Yeah, but then it's a whole other thing. Then we're talking about littering. We're talking about gross negligence. We could be talking about some kind of environmental issue if it hasn't been cleaned out properly.
What if this little donkey just likes to cuddle up at night in a little bathtub in his little fucking barn, have a little snooze on some nice little straw.
I mean, just
go to sleep.
Just because he's into it. Just because he's into it doesn't mean you should let him carry on. Babies are born as crack addicts. You don't let them carry on taking crack. You're like, no, get off it. Some babies are born... okay, not all babies. Some babies are born as crackheads.
Imagine if that was how it worked.
All babies.
Everyone is born addicted to crack.
That's why they're all crying when they come out.
That's why we all like it so much if we go for it.
Yeah. We're just like, oh.
It's the same with meth.
Yeah, same with meth. Funny enough, the same with milk and boobies.
Boobies. Yeah, boobies.
I wonder if there's a thing where like all gay people didn't like milk.
Well, that's patently not true.
No, I'm not saying it is true. I'm just wondering, like, I wonder if that's true.
What if that was a thing?
Yeah. Why not? You never know.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's like saying, what if blue-eyed people couldn't taste orange?
And what if, though? Think about it.
What if? To be fair, that'd suck. I've got blue eyes. I like orange.
Did you know that we actually see colours, even though there's no difference between a man and a woman and they're interchangeable, obviously. Yeah. There is no... I'll go into that then too much.
Yeah, okay.
Our vision is actually different than women. We actually see things differently than women because of how we've evolved. Like, men evolved with the idea of, we got quicker reaction time with our sight and we can clock onto things quicker and notice something moving quicker.
Yeah.
We used to hunt and do all that shit.
Based on movement.
Exactly, yeah.
We are T-Rexes.
Yeah. And we can run, but we can run faster than an aging...
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Dennis Quaid.
No.
That guy.
Sam Neill.
That's the one. We'll go with that. Could have
Sam
said any
fucking
name.
Neill.
What's my point? Yeah, women, though, their eyes are actually much better at picking out different colours because they used to go
that
foraging.
makes sense because that's like there's all the sort of like differences. Like dudes will look at something and go, "Well, it's fucking red." And we it's burgundy.
There's actual,
it's this, it's that, it's that. It's like, what the fuck? That's red is red.
There's literal evolutionary like reasons for that.
Yeah.
So that's where that comes from, and also as well on the other side, there's women are in tune to wake up when they hear high pitched sounds.
Yes, and men are more attuned to waking up when they hear low pitched sounds like a growl
because of a predator.
Yeah.
And I can say that is definitely true because I was fine with sleeping through my kids when they were crying. To be fair, I used to be fine with sleeping through anything though.
Yeah.
Somebody once held like a bassy song up to my head with like big speakers, and I still didn't wake up apparently.
That's fucking mental.
I was very drunk at the time. It was like that kind of night.
Yeah, that kind of night.
Yeah, I've lost it now though. My deep sleep ability has kind of gone now.
Yeah,
which is good because I like look after the mother, for example.
Yeah,
but I think that's why. I think it's like, and a bit with the kids as well later on. Like you just kind of learn to wake up quicker.
Yeah,
it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
I can actually like wake up and be a bit more alert. Instantly I can wake up in the morning and know for sure, I can't be fucked to be around people. But I know it, I'm not like and ahhing. I'm like, yeah, I'm together already. Fuck everyone.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm having a good I'm having a I don't even know what I'm saying. Yeah, let's go.
I understand. Arkansas, you can't honk your horn near a sandwich shop after 9 p.m.
Why?
Because it's too late.
Why a sandwich shop?
Oh, well, I mean, they must love sandwiches in Arkansas.
Is it okay to do it outside a bagel shop?
Yeah, sure, yeah. It's okay to do it.
Where's the delineation here?
It's okay to do it outside of an old people's home.
Okay, that's fine.
Just not outside of a sandwich shop.
Yeah. Just don't do it. You do that shit outside a Subway or a Quiznos, you're fucked.
Yeah. Subway is a honk-free zone.
Yeah. You do that near a deli, you're down.
Yeah. They chop you up, man. California, if a frog dies during a frog jumping contest, it is illegal to eat said frog.
That's just fair. I think they've earned that.
Yeah.
You know.
That's true. Like they're like a champion.
You're going to eat a champion frog?
Yeah.
Like, would you eat a champion bull? No, you fucking wouldn't.
I'd let it go. Yeah.
You let that motherfucker fuck around and you get bigger balls.
I'd let it die from natural causes and then hang it up on my wall.
Yeah.
That's what I'd do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Same thing I want to be done to me when I die.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never heard
Once I die, and I do mean after I'm dead, blood eagle me. It'll be sweet.
What? That sounds like a sexual position.
No, a blood eagle. Do you not know what a blood eagle is?
I have no idea.
It's what Vikings used to do to people they really hated. Right. So what they
can't be good in that case.
Yeah, it's really not. So they sort of stake you down, first of all, so that's painful.
What do you mean, like with...
Like stakes, actual wooden stakes and shit.
Well, like your arms and stuff.
Yeah, and then what they'll do is they'll tie you onto this sort of thing as well, so your arms are out, right?
Stretch you out.
They'll cut your chest. Is it your chest open or your back open? I think it's your back open. So
you're facing forwards then?
Like that.
Yeah, you face down on...
Yeah. And then they open up the rib cage like that.
What's it called again?
The blood eagle.
Yeah, it makes sense to be the back then.
It spreads out all the ribs.
Yeah,
and then
they
take the lungs and lift them above the person like a fucking set of wings.
I have seen that. Yeah. I can't remember what else. I feel like I might have even just...
They did it on Vikings. They've done it on...
I didn't watch much of that, you know. I've tried a few times.
Either, but like that's one thing that people have seen it in. And yeah, it was fucking horrific because they did it while you were still alive.
Yeah.
That was the point, is that it was very, very painful and very humiliating and very, very, very...
Well, I don't think humiliating would be any of my thoughts at the time.
That was supposed to what it would be, because people would be like cheering and chanting and like,
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And I'd be thinking at the time, like, I'm in a lot of pain, but oh god, this is humiliating.
Oh my god.
Oh, I wish I was somewhere
Imagine this at the dinner party next week.
Yeah. Oh, I am so embarrassed. Look how dirty my lungs are.
Oh dear.
I need to quit smoking. Fuck jumping contest though, I'd love to know if that's actually a thing in California.
I mean, there's got to be one at least.
And
the law
there's a law there. And is it that there's a lot of French people?
Do you know,
or just high stoners?
About this kind of weird shit in America, because this kind of shit, frog jumping contest, it all makes sense when I put this into context as well. Do you want to know what Marilyn Monroe's original model title was?
I mean, I do. I'm just trying to think if I know it at all.
Miss Artichoke.
That was like the name she'd go by.
Californian artichokes. It was all about just Miss Artichoke.
I'm so confused now. What, is that like a Californian thing or?
Yeah, California grows a shitload of artichokes.
Oh, okay. And was she from California?
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe she won like a thing there.
I think she might have gone there, yeah. But
she's like, I like this place. I'm going to adopt it as
I mean, she obviously was like, I want to be a star.
Yeah. Oh, is it for
and
some
I'll
reason?
Take any dick to do it.
Even a presidential one. Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Never tell you,
getting a boner with that.
I did that whole thing to two of my friends on their joint birthday, right? Dressed as...
Properly dressed like it?
Dressed as a French maid with a moustache.
Oh, that's even better.
I was what happened if Mario caught the feather duster.
Yeah. If it would be... I can't think of a joke about it sounding too offensive. Not offensive.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. It's okay for a woman to have a moustache anyway, what are you on about? Yeah.
But I was stunning in black.
Her moustache! Carry on.
Let's go.
Okay. Colorado. You are not allowed to keep a couch on your porch in Colorado, which I think is also fair. Nothing to say? Don't blame you.
I kind of get it, because like Colorado's not like a particularly dry place. You know, they got rain and shit.
Yeah,
so,
but
like,
I mean,
you don't want a fucking mouldy couch out there.
Don't tell me what.
Attracting like, weird animals and bugs and shit.
I mean, it's Colorado. I don't think that's the worst of their problems, to be fair.
But what happened so badly with a couch on someone's porch?
Yeah.
Had to go into existence. Actually,
noise complaints.
I just realised this is a fucking onion of a question right here. What the fuck is this?
Okay.
Right, all of the other ones kind of got. Yeah. Like, okay, I kind of get this. The more I think about it, on first glance, like, yeah, of course, that's a fairly reasonable... But what happened?
What happened to get there?
So badly.
Yeah. That's the thing that you forget as you go.
They had to make a law about it rather than someone just going, mate, you should get rid of that couch.
Yeah. Was it a couch that was in really bad condition and people just wanted it to go because it smelt?
Yeah.
And maybe it was a really small block of houses or something. Yeah. Or was it because...
Did everyone hate one person?
Yeah, and they had a couch.
that Colorado
as a whole
got together to say, get your fucking couch off your porch.
I mean, they could have. Look what that village is doing to Jeremy Clarkson.
Or is it the other end of the spectrum?
Come on.
Is it a person who becomes senator of Colorado?
Right.
And they've got a neighbour who will not get rid of his stanky old fucking couch off of his porch. We've got there, mate.
Or maybe
we've done it.
Maybe it's that too, but that senator was also, as a child, molested on a couch outside of a house.
Oh, we've added depth.
It has to be.
We've added depth.
And that senator became Joe Biden. I'm going to add that in for the thingy bit as well.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Do you want to read the next one? It's on screen for you.
Okay, yeah. Connecticut. A pickle cannot legally be called a pickle unless it bounces. Now, I actually knew this one.
Really?
I actually knew this one because of Ralph Garman's, the Ralph Report. My God, I can't believe I fucking forgot that for a second. Fucking great podcast.
Oh, yeah? I like the name. Never heard of it.
It's really good. But he literally talked about this at one point, and they were like, fuck off. Why does it have to fucking bounce?
Yeah, it's so random.
But apparently it is actually something to do with, like, the quality of the actual pickle that you're using to pickle. Because, like, if it's, like, a cheap-ass one that's, like, not very fresh, it'll... Whilst if it's a really nice fresh one and it's pickled the right way, it'll go... Boom.
So, yeah, that makes sense.
So I get it. And, honestly, I'd like a bouncy pickle.
Yeah.
I've always had a bouncy pickle.
I wonder... Oh, that sounds very ironic, actually. Wow.
Yeah.
That could be a good first line if you're going to chat a girlie up.
Yeah.
Like, I love...
I've always been into bouncy pickles. How about
you want to check out my... what are they in? Brine.
My brine.
Check out my brine.
Oh God, that's gross because it is salty.
Taste my brine. Put it in your mouth and
salty,
lick it.
Sour.
Yeah. Just like my love life. So I mean, I would love to know what it would be called if it can't be called a pickle.
Before we move on, I do want people to pay attention to how fucking good we were as detectives for figuring out that fucking couch one just now.
Oh yeah.
We got to the fucking core of that, and we got there quick.
Yeah, we got to the middle of said couch.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. I think it also could have been maybe there was also a dealer too.
Yeah.
That had a lot of people hanging around on it because we also know Biden is staunchly racist. So it must have been a black guy who was a dealer.
Why was he racist?
Why is Biden racist?
Yeah.
Biden?
Oh.
That's like saying why is sky blue?
He's not. He's an old white man.
Yeah, that's part of the big. That's big part of the reason.
At some point,
and he's American. He's American. Yeah. He's old. He's a white guy, and he's got white hair.
Yeah.
What more do you need?
At one point, in a bathtub somewhere in the fucking early 90s,
with his donkey sat next to him.
Yeah, with a bunch of other senators and stuff. He said, "You know what the problem with." Insert fucking race.
Is the blank.
Yeah, and just fucking rattled one off.
The funny thing is, you just said that then, but what I'm actually going to do is when you get to the point where it's like, insert finger here, I'm just going to bleep all that and no one will know what you said.
Oh no, don't do that, because then people will be like, oh, he hates someone.
Oh my God, Nathan hates someone. See, you know how I'm not racist? Because I hate everyone equally.
Yeah.
It's fair, man. Treat everyone the same.
Yeah.
Connecticut then? Delaware. That to me screams a state that is just haven't got their shit together.
They haven't got their shit together, no.
I don't even know why.
Delaware is one of those places where you go like, where do we want to go? Oh no, actually I have a fucking bit on this.
Huh?
I have a bit on this in Yes Man. It's like, and they go in and they go for like one of the earliest fucking flights they can get to go on holiday, because it's like, do you just want to go on holiday? Yes. Should we go now? Yes. It's like, what flight should we get? The first one we can get on? Yes. And it's like, okay, where are we going? Delaware. Okay.
I think I'd like a bit of been like, second flight.
Second flight.
So Delaware, let's see what they got for us. It is illegal to sell dog hair. So it's not illegal to cut the hair off the dogs, just to clarify.
Oh, who was selling that much dog hair? And why was that a thing?
Maybe they're passing it off with real hair for wigs.
Oh, wigs!
There you go.
Mate, you are
Maybe.
We got that.
Yeah.
On the first one.
Maybe you're only allowed to give it away as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can give it away for wigs. What happens if a dog needs a wig? You get dogs with alopecia, I imagine.
No, people just end up giving them clothes that they don't want to wear.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Clothes for like
little jackets.
Yeah.
Or a bee costume.
Yeah, for like a doll or a baby or a small person.
Yeah.
Any and all. So you can actually buy dog clothes. Like
You literally can. You can buy dog costumes. You can buy.
Yeah. Disgusting.
You can buy Star Wars dog costumes.
Look at that. You can
lightsabers attached.
I suppose, to be fair, they should all be called dog costumes because I'm saying dog clothes. Like there's a particular type of clothes.
Would normally wear them.
Yeah. Like there's a particular style.
This is my office wear.
Yeah. These are my normal clothes I would wear. These are the costumes that the woman makes me wear.
Yeah. Oh God.
Okay, so Delaware done. Florida. This is gonna be good.
Before we go on as well. Speaking of people putting their dog in clothes, you know what I started watching recently?
Go on.
No, what was it? Don't you wanna taste that?
Oh, Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Good,
Do
ain't
you
it?
really want it?
Do you wanna
taste that? That show is fucking great.
The guy in that is the one who's High Evolutionary in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. But like, there's one of the characters in it.
I haven't seen the end. I watched every episode. It was in the last one.
Really?
Yeah, but I know what happens.
But I don't know what happens. I can't wait to watch the rest of it. Apparently, they are going to do a new series, but not till like 2025. So
he's one of the good things in the DC right now, seeing with Peacemaker.
Oh, he's so fucking good, and because James Gunn made it, and it's brilliant.
Yeah, it's very James Gunn.
That's staying in.
Yeah, that's very James Gunn as well.
And also, like, if any character could accidentally fall into another universe while it's, because you know what's happening with the Flash, don't you?
Is it just Flashpoint?
Basically, it starts in the Zack Snyder universe.
Yeah.
He fucks it up and then ends up in the other universe. What? Screws up everything.
The new one?
Yeah. Screws up everything so badly that it becomes that universe.
Yeah, he starts a new universe.
Yeah.
Transforms it,
But that means that there's a potential chance, because they did talk about at one point
anything?
saying, we still have things we'd like to use Henry Cavill for, or something like that. What if they're going for like this big arc, and then at the end of it, it turns out that all the shit that was promised in the Zack Snyder universe of like Superman becoming the bad guy actually fucking happened, and then that crosses over with this one, good Superman versus bad Superman.
Yeah.
With fucking Darkseid from that universe that's already been sort of set up coming through.
Yeah, you might be happy to know I actually started watching the Snyderverse film.
Yeah.
And I was shocked of how much better it was straight away.
It's so much better.
To the point that I watched it all.
Yeah.
I watched all, not in one sitting.
No, you can't. It's impossible.
That's too much.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I will say it's far too long. No, if a film is longer than some series,
it should really have been like 2 movies.
Yeah, it should have been. It's longer than some series that I watched the programs like
But
really
it's
good though.
Fucking good, isn't it?
It's so good when you're watching it that you literally are impressed of how much they managed to fuck it up.
Yeah.
Like I don't get it.
This is an entirely different movie.
Yeah, there was none of Darkseid, was there?
None of Darkseid.
Yeah,
there was, and also fucking what's his face, Steppenwolf.
He was just
looked fucking terrible, and in this he looks genuinely awesome.
Yeah, so they could have had more time to work on it though, and it.
Well, no, but that was the original design. They changed it because Joss Whedon wanted it his way.
I can't remember what it even looked like. I remember it looking similar, just same shape and all that.
Just like a person's face, but with the horns on.
Oh, okay.
That was it.
And this is all like armour and shit, any that you've got here.
And they took away loads of the Aquaman stuff. They
did.
Loads and loads of Cyborg.
Pretty much all of it.
That was his entire origin story in that movie.
And a lot of the Flashes.
And it's told really well because there's this entire other chunk of movie of interesting shit going on around it. And Barry Allen.
And it's his debut as well.
Oh, he's so good in that.
Yeah.
Fucking good in that.
Yeah. To be fair, I was watching that thinking, okay, you know what? As much as I dislike the person, I can separate the stuff.
Yeah. This is a great fucking performance.
Yeah. So I'm a bit more interested in Flashpoint now, I must say.
Yeah, the Flash is going to be fucking interesting.
That's quite cool to know that it's going to start in the Snyderverse because I'll actually be there.
Yeah.
The last thing I've watched is actually probably the good point to start it at. Then. Yeah, that's good.
It's such a fucking unbelievably good movie.
Yeah, for anyone that hasn't watched Snyderverse Justice League, I can understand why you wouldn't, but it's worth it.
Do it.
It's surprising. Honestly, it's shocking they managed to fuck it up.
Oh, all those boys going on like Snyderverse, bring back the Snyderverse. It's like it's so lame. It was such a bad movie. It's like you haven't watched.
Yeah.
The new version. You haven't watched the actual Snyder cut.
That's what I'm saying, because it's the Justice League is so bad, you don't see how it could be that different. Yeah. Like I was saying it before and here.
Also, it gives
roll a clip now.
It gives so much credence to all of the stuff before. Because I watched that, then I went back and I watched Man of Steel all the way back up through all of the other ones, including actually I started with Wonder Woman, because that's before Man of Steel, obviously.
Oh, linearly.
Yeah. And then I went sort of up that way.
I like to do it the other way, because I like to watch it in the order the storytellers are telling you it is.
Yeah, that's a good way of doing it.
And because then if something changes and then I don't get confused with the retconning of stuff or all that, you know.
But then, like, I watched through all of that, and it lends so much extra credence to Man of Steel and to Batman vs Superman. Although I still have a huge problem with Batman vs Superman, because Batman should not be so obviously just fucking murdering motherfuckers the entire movie, and then at the end of it make a big deal out of the point that he's going to kill someone. It's like, motherfucker. And also, like, the entire point is you've already got Superman as this guy who kills people. Why not have Batman be the guy who literally will not cross that line?
Which is weird.
That is what divides them.
This is weird when you look at them, because Batman seems like the one who should kill. Yeah. Superman seems like the Boy Scout.
Yeah. But he breaks Zod's neck like a motherfucker.
I mean, he couldn't really do anything else in that situation, though.
Well, like, I don't know.
He was literally, like, remember, he was there, and he was holding him, and he was trying to laser the kids.
But you know his hand?
Yeah. That's going to hurt, though. He's
fucking Superman!
Yeah, but he's fighting another Superman.
He does it for, like, a little bit of time, like, get out! They go out, he's fine!
Yeah. I don't know if
Although, admittedly, he
the
did
was
make
falling.
a point of, like, I will never stop. I will destroy humanity and take over, so...
It's like, whoa, you're kind of forcing my hand, literally.
Yeah, and he didn't have any of that Phantom Zone shit. And plus, he already escaped the Phantom Zone. So
yeah, I wouldn't trust that. I mean, it's like Batman with the Joker. Think how much easier Batman's life would be if he just killed the Joker. Yeah. Like, so much more chill.
Yeah.
Did that to all of them? Like a batarang to the forehead of Penguin. He's down.
Yeah.
The Riddler? That's going to be fucking easy. Fucking hell, just fucking kick him.
Oh my god, the Riddler always was the worst motherfucker to take down in those Arkham games.
Oh, yeah.
Do all my shitty puzzles, Batman. It's like, dude, just sit in your fucking room. Like, you're doing nothing.
Arkham Knight, I think it was. Or, I think it was Arkham Knight. It was the one where it was a car, wasn't it, for his missions? He was always in the Batmobile.
Oh, God, I hated that fucking Batmobile.
Oh, I was one of those few people that was... I liked it. I liked the mechanics of it, or I liked how it went to battle mode and drive mode.
I didn't like the fact that it was so obvious you were hitting people. There have been games around for fucking years. No? Like, when you're driving along, you literally drive into someone and then it goes, oh, electrocution, so they're fine.
Yeah.
It's like, I was doing 80! Yeah. They are fucking mush!
A force field, though, that's the thing, as it gets near to them, a force field bashes them out the way.
Yeah, no.
Come on, it's Batman, he thinks about these things he doesn't kill. You know this. I mean, even in GTA, when you try and kill most of the people, they all jump out the way.
There's been movies since the first Driver game where people were able to run out of the way of an oncoming car because of just... like AI.
Yeah.
Why not just do that?
God, they're dumb, aren't they? The people in Gotham, I mean, they've been dumbed down by like years of...
I did have a problem with him using like the riot gun like rubber bullets.
That's
that one thing goes wrong and that motherfucker is dead instantly. There's no two ways about it.
You gotta take a chance,
you know what he could have done? He could have had like a round that sort of hits someone and expands on them and just like
blubs them.
Blobs them into foam. Yeah.
I thought he did at one point. That was in a film.
Yeah, it was in a film. Why not just fucking use that? That's a good idea.
Yeah, well, maybe he didn't have it on his belt that day.
Well,
he was like, oh,
he was on the Batmobile, so...
True. You should have some refills in there.
Some fucking stuff there.
And if he doesn't, then maybe you should think about upgrading it a bit.
Yeah. And I also think the combat, like, I quite enjoyed the driving combat for the most part until it got to, like, the really difficult ones where you had to, like, drive around in between, like, multiple fucking cars and they're all coming at you and you got to fucking follow them down the street. Just fuck off.
Yeah. I didn't...
I kept getting knocked off and then, like, oh, fuck
I don't remember too much of the driving gameplay. I'm more with the battle mode.
The battle mode, again, I don't understand why Batman has such an overpowered literal tank. Like, that thing isn't firing.
Because he's rich.
That thing is firing full-blown explosive rounds. Armor penetrating.
He's rich, man. I mean, that's like I said, that's his superpower. Yeah. But for Tony Stark, look at him. He developed time travel really easy because he's so rich and apparently smarter than anyone alive ever.
They do give a reason that they give him sort of all the sort of things he would need, including his like, where did he get all the information from? They were just
talking to him in his log cabin, and they went back to him, and he was just there figuring it out, and he was like, I
swear there was something that they explained along the way where he got some information.
Oh, something about it was circular or something like that. That was something,
but there was something about it where it was like, this is how it works.
They gave him one nugget of information, and he was able to figure it all out.
Yeah, because he's Tony Stark. Yeah.
That's really because it's Tony Stark, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I don't know how I feel about the MCU at the moment in general.
I don't. I really want to go and watch the movies, but at the same time, I can't really be fucked.
Yeah. They come out on MCU on Disney Plus very quick though nowadays.
They do, and that's the thing as well. I go like, well, I've already got Disney Plus.
Might as well just wait.
But the other problem as well is because there's so many coming out. I'm like, there's never a legitimate opportunity where I can be like, oh, there's a good like 12-month gap there where I can just go through everything in the MCU and catch up with everything that I haven't seen yet. Because it's like, guess what's coming next month?
It's constant.
It's fucking this. I don't need this much content on one subject.
I don't think a lot of time though you need to watch every bit. Like it's like the one storyline running through, and then you get reintroduced to people anyway. Then
but the thing is, I'm a bit of a completionist when it comes to that. It's like when there was the Netflix stuff. I forced my way through fucking Iron Fist, bro.
I think that's the only way anyone got through it.
I bit down on a belt and just fucking let it ram through me because there was no other way of watching that shit. It was just awful.
You just have to lie down and take it.
Yeah, you just have to fucking lie down and take it.
Let's go back to the topics anyway.
Yeah, Florida.
Let's see if it's illegal to lie down and take it there.
Let's fucking see.
No, if you tie an elephant to a parking meter, you have to pay the same parking meter due that you would with a car.
That's only fair.
It's only fair. Yeah.
I love that one. There's no fucking question of how that happened.
yeah. No,
that is a cut and dry. We know exactly how that law came into existence.
And let's just clarify, these are not all.
I don't have to pay. It's a fucking elephant.
These aren't necessarily historical laws either. Like there's one to do with Netflix somewhere. So these aren't necessarily old things either.
Yes, so this
that could have been recently that a Florida man went and tried to park somewhere with elephants. What I'm saying.
I could see that happening. Some obstinate fucking Floridian Florida man tries to park elephants.
Yeah. And then takes crack on his back.
You literally see the fucking headline.
Yeah, takes crack on the back, and then and Georgia. This is, I think, one of the racist places.
Oh, yeah, Georgia. Yeah, Georgia.
But in Georgia, you cannot keep an ice cream cone in your back pocket on Sundays. Every other day, fine. Sunday, no.
Is the ice cream cone full? Because it sort of suggests that it might have to be a full ice cream. Because why would you say no otherwise?
I guess it would be like, it's a proper ice cream cone.
Yeah.
Like, so there's different ways.
Cone. It's not just a cone.
Well, in America, I don't think you get...
Or do they,
Fair point.
That's the thing.
If that's how it's worded, an ice cream cone, I mean, it could just be a cone. Either way, though, I don't think you should be putting them in your back pocket.
You should put them, you should sit down. I reckon that's what it was. Like, people were doing it and sitting down on fucking trains and shit and just messing shit up.
Or they were afraid of pickpockets. No, don't put it in your back pocket. That'll get taken.
That's a good one.
That one is alright. Alright, I can do better. I'll just choose not to.
This shit.
Okay. Hawaii. Okay. It is illegal to stick a coin in your ear. And we think every hole's a goal. Apparently not. Not in Hawaii.
No,
magic is illegal.
Why does someone do that, and why do they do it enough that it becomes a law?
That's more the question. Yeah, why did they keep doing it?
Yeah,
but I don't know. Maybe there was somebody who was like, I really want to stick things in my ear.
But it can't have just been one person in this case. There's no way this was a one-person thing.
No.
This has to have been something that multiple people were doing.
You could stick a coin in your ear, so your own ear.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something to do with humiliating the money. Like, the money's too means too much because they're a recent state.
But why were so many people doing it?
So they're one of the recent states, and because
but why were people keeping money in there?
At the same time, there was also an outbreak of magicians in Hawaii.
Oh,
yeah. The magic circle descended.
Shit, Carl.
The same time Hawaii became a state, it adopted dollars and cents, and also adopted the magic circle.
This is it. This person comes up and he's like, "There's a coin behind you." Rest that motherfucker.
Yeah. They got sick of it. They come over here taking our coins. They took my coin. See, we're just working this shit out too easily.
Yeah, we're too good.
Idaho, it is illegal to give someone a box of chocolates weighing more than £50.
Jesus Christ, I don't fucking blame her.
I don't know how much £50 is.
You don't need £50 worth of chocolate.
How does that work out?
It's like a small Alsatian.
That's a lot of chocolate.
That's a lot of chocolate.
I'm wondering if that's to get in near to the amount you need to die, but I thought we thought that was quite a lot, wasn't it? It was way more than that then.
No, I think that actually might not be far. Oh no, it was way more than that in the end, because it wasn't dark chocolate. No.
I'm assuming that's just wrong because, we Americans, we fat enough.
Yeah.
I get it. You
I wanna be an American idiot.
Well, so you might you just want to say, I want to be an American.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty redundant.
See, you got what I meant there. They didn't.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that because a lot of people from America do watch this.
To be fair, I am a secret American. I've always wanted to be an American.
Same, to be fair, yeah.
I've always wanted to live in America. I've always wanted to have fucking, American stand-up comedy.
Yeah,
man.
I grew up on like American comedy films as well.
Fuck yeah.
That's where a lot of my comedy comes from.
And
I've
I
learned.
think that's why I feel like we probably vibe together because there are a lot of comedians out there who still like they like mostly British comedians and stuff.
Yeah, it's because they feel
I do not vibe with British comics that much.
I like both, but everyone feels like like it's prim and like we were saying earlier, taking themselves too seriously.
Yeah,
it's
like,
oh
the
no,
Americans
you gotta like
don't give a fuck.
Yeah. It's like there's like an endless like need or want in like comedy to be highbrow.
Yeah.
To be, I don't mind being an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm more than happy with that.
I'll be a fucking idiot for a laugh. I do not care.
Yeah. The idea of being a comic is you want to make, in my opinion, you want to make people laugh, and it's not about being cool.
No.
That's not what it should be about. No. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm endlessly cool anyway. I can't help it. I exude it, as you do. You know this.
You know why that is? It's because you're not trying to be cool.
There you go, which makes me cool.
Yeah.
But I can't acknowledge that because
if you want to be cool, kids, be yourself.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Don't be yourself. Don't be yourself.
Yeah.
Be yourself unless there's a surgery that can change yourself, and then it's okay.
No, not even that. No, it's not even that.
Oh, okay.
Be yourself unless you can be Batman. In which case, always be Batman.
Then and that too as well. Yeah. The first one with the surgery or Batman.
Just Batman.
Both.
I mean, if you can be Batman.
Bat person.
Yeah. If you have the ability to become Batman.
That person.
It is your duty to become Batman.
That person. Making a note of that as well. Is that 101? Can't quite see if that's 7 or 1.
101.
101. Bat person.
Bat person.
See, so much better to make the notes now. It's like I'm just a productive machine.
Apparently they did a Magic the Gathering card of Aragorn, and he's black, and people are angry about it.
Oh, I heard something about an Aragorn that didn't look like their Aragorn, and I was like, what the hell are they on about? I knew who he was, but I hadn't seen anything. I thought it was about the Rings of Power.
Yeah, no, it's about a Magic the Gathering card. Okay,
so first of all, I have questions with that.
Yeah.
Is Lord of the Rings the same universe as Magic the Gathering?
No. So Magic the Gathering doing this weird crossover event recently. They've had Warhammer characters in, like Abaddon the Despoiler.
Okay, but do they not is it not like a multiverse type thing then, where they can differ slightly?
Yeah, I mean, essentially that's it.
Essentially
that is 100% it. That's the idea. Also, you know what else? Wizards of the Coast, the people who own Magic the Gathering, they don't want to really pay Viggo Mortensen a shitload of money for his fucking likeness.
Yeah, because
that's costing money.
And they'll probably have to pay something to Lord of the Rings and that whole franchise.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Then you're attaching yourself to that.
Yeah.
It's not like Lord of the Rings, it's Lord of the Rings.
You explained it as Lord of the Rings without ever saying Rings Lord.
Yeah.
any of that, any of Schmeagol. No Schmeagol being mentioned. No. Does he have even the same name with a slightly different?
He's Aragorn.
Yeah, a name's a name, no,
yeah,
is it?
Name.
Yeah. If there's somebody out there that has a kid with the same name, and there is, there has to be. Yeah. I would not accept. I would bet anything to do with a kid out there or a person at this point.
I love the fact as well that I was like Warhammer 40k Abaddon the Despoiler. Yeah, that's a person, right? Fucking, you know what that shit's like because you've heard it before.
Well, there's actually a wrestler called Abaddon.
Really?
Yeah. She's creepy as fuck.
Yeah, that's good because Abaddon should be a name for someone that's creepy as fuck.
She just comes out like all this weird clothes on, but more.
Nick one of these.
Yeah, that's why they're there.
You champ.
It was like not so much like weird as in dressed and weird dress, and it was like ripped and raggedy stuff, and like she got like a clear contact in the one eye, and like just a black dot in it. When I say clear, I mean it's like her eyes just white.
Yeah.
But then she's got like red scraggly hair and like red dark liquid like pouring out of her mouth all the time. It's weird, man. I don't like it. But she's also a crap wrestler though. Which is why you don't see her much. It's a shame.
Very gimmicky then.
That's the only thing she got. And she hasn't got that much apparently. Well, she doesn't use it much. So, Illinois. It is illegal to fall asleep in a cheese shop.
Why?
Well, because...
Motherfucker, I've been eating cheese.
Well, they always tell
cheese makes me sleepy.
Cheese does make people sleepy, yep.
I've been eating your cheese, motherfucker.
And the problem is...
I bought £70 worth of cheese.
And
£70 worth. I ate it all there. I had a little nap. I think you owe me that.
See, if the couch was on the porch like it used to be, but now it's in the shop, what else is going to happen? What do they expect? And they tell you as well, you shouldn't eat cheese before going to bed.
Yeah.
So imagine what happens if you sleep in cheese.
Oh.
You know, you're going to have psychedelic dreams all night.
You're going to become a dream walker.
You will.
You'll be able to invade other people's dreams.
Or walk into the road.
Yeah.
One of them.
One of the two.
You might get lost in someone else's dreams as well and never be able to get back.
Imagine if
Does it sound worth it to you to sleep there? I don't think so. I
imagine if that was the payoff for cheese, is that everyone sleepwalked afterwards. Would you still eat cheese? I fucking would.
Just lock the door.
I'm lactose intolerant. I still eat fucking cheese.
Oh, yeah, I don't understand why people don't get ill from it. I care that much about eating cheese. 'Cause it's not the best thing in the world.
No.
It's the second best cheese.
What?
It's the second best cheese.
What's
that yellow stuff is only the second best cheese.
What's the first best cheese?
But cheese.
Oh,
cheese.
Of course.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
Where's the lie?
Where's
the lie? So I think we've worked that one out again.
Yeah.
Indiana. That wasn't even the point to work them out, but I like where it's gone. It is illegal.
We named the dog Indiana.
This one explains itself. It is illegal to catch a fish with your bare hands or a firearm. I assumed you was reacting to it.
Yeah, no, I was laughing at myself.
Oh.
That's
normal. I do that all the time.
I do that a lot.
Yeah. I did it on stage.
I'm a great audience.
Yeah. I always play to the audience of one me. So.
Yeah. It is illegal to catch a fish with your bare hands. Why? Yeah. That's awesome.
Or a firearm. Yeah, that's very impressive.
If you can catch a fish with your bare hands, motherfucker, you win that fish.
And it's impossible, in my opinion, to catch a fish with a firearm.
Yeah.
I don't think you can do that.
You can kill a fish
You
with
can
a firearm.
blast a fish apart. Yeah,
that is not catching a fish.
No. I mean, I suppose you're going to catch it. Mind you,
this is America, so...
Yeah.
To them, catch and kill, very much the same thing.
Yeah. It's more take rather than catch, I suppose. Because you're not like, oh, gotcha. Yeah. You're like...
Yeah.
It's like someone just taking a serial killer that rather than just killing and running away, he goes through the effort of taking the body home so he can go Jeffrey Dahmer on it.
Yeah, put a bucket of flesh in it.
Yeah. In it.
Yeah.
Like inside the...
Yeah, a bucket of flesh inside a bucket of flesh.
Okay,
it's weird.
Inside the fish?
Inside the fish.
Okay. Actually, we've got that one again. Iowa. This is going to be messed up. This is where
Iowa, yeah.
This is where the knot slips come from.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And a few good wrestlers. It is illegal for one-armed piano players to charge money for their performances.
That's unacceptable.
How unfair is that?
If you're a one-armed piano player and you can play anything half decent, respect to you, motherfucker.
I'm sorry, was that a pun there? Play anything half decent? Is that how you feel about amputees?
I didn't even mean to make that one, but
yeah, of course you didn't. Of course you didn't. We're just learning about your hatred for amputees. That's all.
Yeah,
that's all.
I despise amputees.
You're limist.
Limist.
You got limphobia.
Push it to the limit.
I mean, yeah.
Walk along without one leg. Hold yourself onto your peg. You gotta keep it. To
be fair, it would be quite hard to be a piano player.
Don't you ever lose another leg. If you do, then you won't have a head. 'Cause someone come along and they will take it. You'll be dead.
Dead on the floor with one leg. Dead on the floor with one leg. Dead on the floor with one leg. Dead.
It's fucking good, isn't it?
With one leg. Yeah, that was good. Yeah. I like that. The new top one.
Yeah.
Top one.
Top one.
Number one.
The top one.
Top number one.
Welcome to the top one.
Yeah.
We're going to be playing the only top one. The top song of every day for every day.
And it's the same song every day.
All the time.
My name is...
all we play. All we play for you is the same song over and over again because it's the big one. It's the one.
Good. To be fair, man, every freaking radio station just sounds like the same song over and over.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for Switch Radio. You can catch me there every Tuesday, 2 to 3 p.m. Come and have a silly fun time with your boy. And maybe learn some facts even.
Very nice.
Or do... I got other good segues on there too, so just come over them.
We have reached the second hour, so yeah, second plugs. Here we go. Post-apocalyptic treehouse available now wherever you get your podcast: Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, wherever you get your podcast.
Yeah, I'll make a note of this as well, because I should mention as well my gigs that are coming up. The first one, by the time this goes out, there might have already happened, so it was either coming up or it was really good.
Yeah.
What time is it on there again? 1:09. I put it on for plugs. I can edit this bit a bit. It's good plugs.
Nice.
Okay, yeah.
Push it to the limit.
I have on the sixth. Well, I'm not going to say the first one. It probably has already happened by the time this comes out. But also on the 4th of July, I was and will be on the 4th of July. I don't know why I keep looking at that.
Yeah.
I will be at the Central Station in London for the Rats Comedy Big Rat Little Rat panel show.
Big rat, little rat. Big rat, big rat, little rat.
There you go. You got that in the end. He's a vocal artist, people.
Yeah. You always got to take a second take.
You do. Same with sex as well.
Yeah. I always do 3 takes every single time I do a voice on Post-Apocalyptic Metal Treehouse. Do you have any idea how long that takes? I do every single character.
Well, yeah, actually,
every single bit of the script 3 times.
To record it all. So how long is each episode, roughly?
About 30 minutes.
So I'm going to guess it takes about an hour and 30 minutes to do.
Oh, no.
To record the things, technically?
No.
That's how long it should take to do?
Yeah, no, it doesn't take that long. It takes...
Not that long to edit the whole thing.
Yeah. No, because then once that's done, I usually fuck up a lot as well. So there's usually more takes than that as well.
Yeah.
And then the editing does suck also. Yeah.
This was a good episode as well. I did enjoy this one. The Squishy Logic Steven Seagal one.
Oh, that was so much fun.
Don't know what was going on with your face.
Sensei Seagal.
It was amazing.
I'm Steven Seagal.
Oh yeah, sorry, I interrupted your plug
man who's ever been alive. Do you know that one time I fought off the entire Yakuza?
No, I interrupted you after you interrupted my plug, you dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Because I'm Steven Seagal, and that means you don't say shit to me. You understand me, son?
I told you I had a fun kick.
I will kick the shit out of you, and you won't even know it happened.
You know what? You're pronunciating stuff far too much for Steven Seagal.
Yeah,
like
I'm younger Steven Seagal. Yeah.
That makes more sense, okay.
That's what Steven Seagal used to sound like.
More that Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Now Steven Seagal sound more like this.
Yeah.
That's Steven Seagal.
Catch the mud puck.
You won't.
Catch the mud fuck.
I don't give shit no more.
So, 4th of July.
I don't even put
4th of July, Grand Central Bar. I'm not too sure when it starts. 8 p.m. I think, or 7:30. Get there by 7 and to come. It'll be fun.
You
I think you have to buy tickets though.
Kick your
It might already be sold out, I'm not sure. Steven Seagal will not be there.
I will be there.
I'd love it if he actually was. It would be very fun.
And I'll kick your ass.
Imagine if they actually did a roast of Steven Seagal. Like, if he actually somehow agreed to it, they'd have to pay him so much money. It'd be a bloodbath by the end of it, though. Like, he'd get up and maybe they'd just bring a load of people that either have their own abilities to fight.
Yeah.
Or stun gunners.
Yeah. Yeah. It would probably end up being a bit like the Uwe Boll thing.
What?
Oh, I must have shown you this Uwe Boll.
What's that?
Oh God, let's go on YouTube. Let's have ourselves a little bit of a break from this because this shit is fucking important, Carl.
Oh my God.
This is so
Every
important.
time we watch a video on YouTube on this, though,
Just
I feel like it wasn't worth it.
Yeah. Uwe Boll boxing.
And
I will put it in context.
Well,
you spell it U-W-E. Bowl, yeah. Boxing. There it is. Now, putting this into context, Uwe Boll is a shitty director. He is one of the worst directors
I think
ever.
I've seen this.
Yeah,
okay.
and he actively set up fights with him and all of his critics.
Yeah,
and the ones who agreed, he literally beat the shit out of.
Yeah, I have seen it.
This is Uwe Boll, a crazy motherfucker.
I mean, them people went though.
Yeah.
They agreed.
Why would they do? Because they thought it was like, oh, it's just going to be a bit of a joke, and no, it was not.
And you fight me, then.
You know what though? You need to be careful doing this though, because we got a copyright claim on the last
shit
one.
out of you.
We got a copyright claim on the last thingy because of like doing videos and that.
Oh yeah, no.
I don't know what it was. It didn't make a difference on it though. So it couldn't have been anything important.
Well, it would have stopped us getting money off of it, but we don't get money off it at this point. So
oh yeah. Sometimes it takes some money depending on what it is. I had one thing that. Oh.
Shit, but he's prolific.
No.
Have you done any boxing before?
Never before.
So these are each of the critics then.
Yeah, and none of them have taken it seriously.
Yeah.
There's
quite a few of them though.
Yeah, there's a few.
Okay, look. Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
Shut up, guy. He's gonna keep doing it through it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Through the talking. Oh!
Like, he really beats the shit out of them.
Like, he does one after another as well, doesn't he,
Yeah.
though?
This is
He even hit him on the back of the head then, though.
This is a genuinely unstable person.
Yeah, he's genuinely angry at these people. He wants to hurt them.
Genuinely wants to hurt them.
Yeah.
Because
oh, look at that.
Because
Wow.
they dared to say shit about his dog shit fucking movies.
What films has he done?
He did Blood Rain, which is based off of a fucking...
Explains it. Well, I don't know that film.
Yeah. And I mean, he did...
But they're so bad on such a gigantic, huge operatic scale.
Yeah, they're awful. They are the worst fucking movie.
I never even heard of him, to be honest. I haven't...
We have to do a Uwe Boll movie at some point.
God, look at that, man. Fucking hell.
Oh.
Make someone throw up after it. That's not a good thing. You throw up after...
No.
Whacked in the head.
No, it's not good.
No. Okay. Let's go off this again then. So, more thingies.
Uwe Boll, fucking mental. Let's get
mental,
something funny.
In Kansas, if two trains meet on the same track, neither shall proceed until the other has passed.
Wow. Motherfucker.
And I
Motherfucker.
Arguably more philosophical than anything.
Yeah. That's almost a haiku.
No, it legitimately is almost a haiku. Makes me think about life. I like that one. Yeah, that's actually how it's worded.
Yeah.
Kentucky. It is illegal to sell dyed baby chicks unless in a pack of 6.
What the fuck?
So basically, I think what happened there is, I mean, we don't even have to try and figure out how people started dyeing chicks. I mean, that's just obvious.
Yeah, everyone knows you dye chicks. That's what you do.
How else
you take a chick and you dip it in dye.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Even
its head and face and everything.
Oh, everything.
Yeah, because
that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But then people were unhappy with the deal they were getting.
Yeah.
And they were like, look, you're charging too much for 10.
Yeah.
You're charging too much for 2. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. We need to meet in the middle here.
Meet in the middle.
Something respectable.
Yeah. We've only got spaces on our plates for 6 chicks anyway.
Yeah. Let's go with 6.
Let's go with 6.
Let's go with 6.
Made
and this guy was like, no, I'm not going to fucking do that.
I mean, it's Kentucky.
And then they had to come in.
Yeah.
The government had to come in.
If any state is going to have a law about chickens, it's going to be fucking Kentucky.
Yeah, you're
Let's
right.
Be fair,
you
know.
Yeah. This is probably all about the Colonel anyway.
Probably. Louisiana. It is illegal to send a pizza to someone's house without their knowledge. That's fair.
That's fair.
Waste of food and...
Although, I don't know, if they've paid for it.
Well, yeah, but you can't send it to someone's house without...
Oh, no, so you can send me a pizza anytime, Carl. If you ever
You
want to
say
send
that,
me
4 in the
pizza-
morning.
No, if you ever want to send me a fucking pizza, you send me a pizza immediately, right? I'll tell you my address.
I'll remember that.
Send me that fucking pizza.
I'll do that at some point. Like I'll wake up at like 3 in the morning.
And there's a pizza.
No, there's a pizza at the door for you. I told him to make like a picture, to do like a dick on the pizza out of olives.
Yeah.
With a little red olive at the end.
The fucking funny thing is, Carl, I'll eat that pizza.
Oh, yeah.
I'll go back to sleep.
Yeah.
And I'll be happy.
Yeah, okay. I need to rethink it. I'll make it, I'll put something on I know you don't like.
That's not possible.
And you like everything on a pizza?
I like almost
pineapple?
everything. Yeah, I'll eat a pineapple pizza.
I don't like most things on a
I'll
pizza.
have anchovies.
I think
feta cheese.
I think only meat should be
I'll
on a
have
pizza.
olives.
Shouldn't have any vegetable on a pizza. It doesn't make sense.
Anchovies, olives, feta cheese, green peppers on a pizza. Fuck yes. Give me that shit. Give me that shit, man.
Maine. In Maine, you cannot keep Christmas decorations up after January the 14th. So that's actually illegal in Maine.
Why?
I know, it's sick of people taking the piss and going to February, I guess. They were like, yo, come on, man. The time of Christ is over.
I fucking hate Christmas. You take that shit down.
Yeah. Maybe the senator over there just legitimately hates Christmas. It'd be fair. I'm not a
It's
big
all
fan.
about the baby Jesus, and you people are keeping about a fucking fat man in a goddamn overcoat.
You can only blast a mouth for so long. He just got really angry and really tired of it. There we go. He's a Grinch.
Yeah, there we go.
Maybe he dyed himself a colour in a pack of 6 when he was younger.
Yeah.
He was green.
Yeah.
Maryland make lovely cookies.
Very nice, yeah.
I used to love being able to eat them. Now I can't.
Oh.
Illegal to wear sleeveless shirts in public. To be fair,
I get it.
I wouldn't say I agree with
I
it.
get it.
But you know what? This is a kind of an unwritten law over here anyway.
Yeah.
I remember when I went into work on a, like a dress down kind of day.
Yeah.
And I had like I have now actually, not like a vest like this, because this is just what I found. A proper vest with a shirt on over the top. Then at one point I remember like I moved my shirt or something, I was doing something, and then when somebody realised I think I took it off completely because it was warm, and people made out like I was crazy that I was wearing a vest. I was like, there was a girl over there with less on, with a string top and all that,
No,
and they've got jubbly bits, like they have to cover
If
up.
you wear a vest, though, it looks like you're trying to basically be fucking... Well, in your case, it literally looks like you're trying to be Eminem, but like...
Eminem doesn't have my tattoo game.
No,
I'm sorry.
it's true.
I'm sorry. I got more tattoos than Eminem. I'm on boobies anyway.
But I get it. I do get it.
It's bull.
Nah, man.
Why are ladies allowed to do them? We're not. Double standards.
You've seen fucking
Are you
Playgirl.
saying ladies should cover up too?
You've seen Playgirl, bro.
Saying ladies should cover
Those
up.
dudes out there in barns wearing sleeveless shirts, fucking getting their wangs out.
Oh yeah. I
You
know
want
what you mean,
that
actually.
shit going on in public? You want a woman? You want your woman to be walking along the street seeing a sexy ass Playgirl model?
Yeah, because then she'll get bored of it, and she'll be like, "Yo, I want my bag of jelly.
My dad body again.
I want my bag of jelly back."
Yeah.
And she'll come to me and she'll be like, "Yo, Mister Bag of mango pulp.
Mango pulp.
I want to squash you.
Oh fuck!
I want to squeeze your juice out.
Yeah.
I want to make a hole in the bottom of the bag and squeeze the juice out."
Have you seen Tenacious D's latest song?
Yeah, and dude, I don't think you can see a song.
It's a cover of Wicked Thing, so it's like, oh, what a wicked thing to do.
No.
Make me think of you and
I don't even know. I don't even know that original what day is.
No, I wanna fall in love.
Oh, okay.
With you.
For anyone that was only listening then, Nathan at the same time while singing that was fingering an invisible chicken.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Big
That's
chicken.
the way you sing.
Big chicken.
Gotta be oh, it's a big chicken.
It's a big chicken.
It's one of those
Kentucky-
battery farm motherfuckers.
Yeah.
This is the first time it's been out of its cage.
It would literally be a god in Kentucky. They'd be dying all his kids. His kids would be like full-size
Mate,
chickens.
I could do USO shows on that. I could just go.
Yeah.
Stick the finger in the chicken. No, I don't want to fall in love.
Oh, I was thinking more like his nipples. Like a big chicken that had nipples.
Have you ever seen Him's version?
I know they don't, but this chicken does.
Yeah. Have you ever seen?
No, they don't.
Have you ever seen Him's version of that?
No.
No, people diss fucking Him as being this emo band, but legit, dude, they're fucking good.
Yeah, I don't have anything against emo bands anyway.
Yeah. What's the one that goes like? How does that go?
Because I do know there is one Him song I like that I have on my playlist normally. I can't remember what it is, and I don't really know much of him.
They're a fucking top quality band.
They're actually a band rather than one person.
Yeah, they're a band.
See, I get confused with so many.
Vallo, who's the singer, who's like gone off and done his own shit.
Oh, never heard of him either.
Yeah, I imagine they'll probably get back together again at some point because it's they were fucking awesome.
I mean, they want to be careful though now.
Yeah,
and people are really angsty about pronouns. You know, you don't want to have a band named after an actual pronoun. It'd be dangerous. Like, don't gender assume this band. Yeah. Massachusetts, you are not allowed to own.
Sea passes by, and I'm Sorry.
Completely. I'm
on the brain.
Oh, take it off.
Of the shadows calling.
I don't even know what that song is.
The curse of dawn.
Makes me feel like Putin back there. Well, it doesn't actually make me feel like Putin back there. No. You are not allowed. No.
Apart from Putin.
Well, to be fair, this might have happened while I'm actually. Maybe this is why he's so angry. Yeah. You're not allowed to own an explosive golf ball in Massachusetts.
That's absolutely fair.
Yeah. You
should not have high explosive balls.
You can have an explosive basketball.
That's fine.
Or explosive tennis ball.
Yeah.
Or explosive human ball.
You're right. I didn't even think of that. There's so many different balls that you're allowed.
Yeah. But not
explode,
a golf ball.
But not a golf ball.
Not a golf ball specifically.
You fucking put that thing in a golf ball.
In Michigan.
That's another senator. I've got to the end of this one. That's a senator. That's another senator who was golfing at one point with one of his CEO buddies from a fucking oil company, and they put the ball down for him. He's like, "There's your ball, boy. Go ahead. Have yourself a hit." And he goes, "Well, thank you. I think I will." Well, bang! These things are now fucking illegal. I'm making them fucking illegal.
Or maybe it was a lesser-known Unabomber attack that nobody knew about. He blew someone up with a golf ball.
Yeah.
Could have been.
I
like your story better, I think.
Yeah.
Michigan. Women are not allowed to cut their own hair without their husband's permission.
Fair.
Mm-hmm. So I assume that means they can get somebody else to cut it.
Yeah.
But don't they be touching it themselves with their bitch hands?
Don't you be fucking cutting your own hair.
No, you can't do anything.
Bitch, I swear to God, if you cut your hair again and make yourself look unpretty, I'm gonna fucking divorce you and take the kids.
Even if you're a skilled beautician.
Why I'd already have fucking left you if it wasn't for the fact that you keep buying me scotch so I can't move.
And your hair looks so damn good.
Yeah. Damn it, woman. Keep your hair together or
Is it a guy from King of the Hill?
That's almost sounding like it.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell, woman? Don't you dare cut your own hair. You'll look fucking foolish. I don't mean to swear, but I couldn't help myself.
That's got to be like another senator again. Or maybe, no. This was an inside job by the hairdressers. They were sick of women being like, you know what, screw those prices at the hairdressers. We're going to cut our own fucking hairs in the mirror. And they were like, yo, we're losing all our business. We can either go away into nothingness or we can rally together and start poisoning the scissor supply.
Genius idea.
So it would cut into your hair and make the hair go weird.
Poison the scissor supply.
Poison the scissor supply.
What the fuck?
All the blades.
How many scissors do you think people are getting through?
Well, not that many, because I keep using the scissors. Is the point?
No, you're right.
It'll take a bit of time for it to get in, but there's also a second part.
I retract my statement.
There's a second part of the plan as well, where they actually have day by day agents going into people's houses and breaking all the scissors. And then they're also having scissor sales with their tainted scissor supply in shops.
Yeah.
And then it's all in the house, and then it starts and gets going. And at the same time, once everybody is all like angry about cutting it themselves, they're like, okay, we're going to ban it because everyone's fucking their hair up, and we don't want that to happen to you guys. We're banning it.
Man.
Now you can come to us.
Yeah, like
we'll save you.
Like the Tuskegee experiments all over again.
See, yeah. See, we figured it out.
Yeah.
It has to be. I don't see how else it could be. I don't see what else it could be. It's a conspiracy from the fucking hairdressers. I mean, everybody thinks they're so trustworthy, telling them all your secrets.
Yeah.
They're listening. Oh, they're listening.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what, as well? What do you do with the hair? That's one thing too. What are you doing with all the hair?
I've literally said one of the darkest jokes ever then, and people are going to be upset about it.
What did you say?
The Tuskegee experiments.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what that is?
Most people wouldn't know what it is.
I'm not going to talk about it.
Yeah, don't talk about it. Most people would just like, Tunguska event. Wasn't that an asteroid?
Yeah, Tunguska event.
Yeah, Tunguska event.
Yeah. Don't read up on that stuff, actually, genuinely. It will upset you. Although, kind of do read up about it, because it shows what the American government are like, but yeah.
Oh, I don't know what this is.
Okay, fuck it. The Tuskegee experiments.
It doesn't matter anyway.
It's a fucking podcast. The Tuskegee experiments were a thing where the American government let syphilis run wild in a bunch of black guys. Because they were like, they wanted to see what syphilis did. But they didn't want to do it to white people. So they told all the black people that they were getting medicine when they weren't.
Yeah, or either telling them they were getting rid of it if they knew, or not telling them they had it.
Yeah. Just literally trying to avoid everything to just watch what happens.
Yeah.
It's fucking gross.
Which it's weird though, because that's stuff like that, like just giving it to someone and then kind of watching what happens. It's kind of how they worked out most illnesses and that.
Yeah.
But it's normally because you don't have a choice in that situation. The person's just like, watch me so he can learn.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
You don't normally trick them into doing it.
Yeah.
It's not normally. It's like going to a brothel and then suddenly you're dosed up on LSD.
Yeah.
That kind of shit.
All the time.
Well, in America it did. Yeah, that did literally happen in America though.
Yeah.
That was that's part of Midnight Climax. Yeah. Part of MK Ultra. The best part of MK Ultra, because at least you get a bit of fun out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, Minnesota. Contests in which players a contest in which players I put the wrong word in there and it's throwing me off. A contest in which players must catch a greased or oiled pig have been outlawed. Fucking hell, it's hard to get through for me. I don't know why. So basically,
isn't that just animal cruelty?
Well, specific, yeah. But I guess
why do you have to make such a specific law?
Oh, maybe people were like, well, they're not feeling it.
I'm worried this is like the
greased.
balls again, Carl.
Oh, no,
I'm worried you can oil the fuck up out of a fucking hog if you want. Not a hog, a dog if you want.
Yeah, it won't hurt them. They've got no friction. Everything will slip off them. Are they really being, having any abuse done on them? It's debatable. Mm-hmm. But we all know pigs are very healthy animals. So naturally, they're worried about the grease and the fat seeping into their body and causing them to, become unhealthy.
That's obviously what it is.
Yeah. What else would it be?
Yeah.
Not animal cruelty. That's stupid.
Yeah.
That's silly talk, Daddy, right there.
Mississippi.
What?
Mississippi.
Can you see what it is?
Mississippi.
Mississippi? Mississippi. I actually knew someone who was around
in the beginning.
I was shocked this wasn't a racist one. I remember reading this one. I can't remember what it is, but I know it wasn't a racist one, which surprised me. Mississippi.
Yeah, Mississippi, you would think.
Mm-hmm. Was it? Oh no, yeah, but it was to do with churches. It is illegal to disrupt a church service. Parishioners are encouraged to perform a citizen's arrest.
You're fucking serious?
Yeah, this is completely true.
Oh my god, that's fucking brilliant.
That's crazy.
In the name of the Father, I'm going to arrest you.
That's crazy that.
Actually, that's not a Mississippi accent. I can't remember a Mississippi.
I don't know what it is. I tell you, you know what? It's not crazy. They don't want to make service sense. They love Christ.
Yeah.
They love a bit of that God.
Yeah.
They love a bit of that Christianity malarkey.
Fucking do.
Missouri, it is illegal to drive with an uncaged bear.
Legit. I mean, if you're gonna drive with a bear.
I wonder if that means though that somewhere along the line and somebody thought it was legal and drove with an uncaged bear.
Well, yeah, someone has definitely driven along. And the way this happened as well is, again, it has to have been an event. So there is a point where there's been someone in Missouri. I'm just driving down the car, and I've been driving with my bear for about 10 years now, I don't mind driving with a bear. It's absolutely fine. I drive with a bear all the time. And then out of the blue, it just goes, oh, you stupid fuck.
You got to stop me from doing this anymore, government. I can't stop
you
myself.
should have told me to cage my bear.
You know what, personally, though, I'm not as worried about what's happening while they're driving. I'm more worried about what it's doing once they stop driving and he gets out.
Yeah.
Like, does it have to be on a leash or a moving cage?
Who knows?
You're not allowed to get it out unless it's like, well, it's just going to get out. Let's be honest.
Sorry, I just got to check on something.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't got a minute.
Not going to be any different. There's not going to be any way around it. The bear's just going to get out. But yeah, I reckon there was definitely like a guy who had like a bear that was his friend apparently, and he was like, "Come have a ride with me, Winnie." Gave him a t-shirt, left the dick hanging out because that's what it was into.
Just gonna check up on the lady friend.
Okay, I'll go to the next one. Montana. Yes. Putting an animal on a railroad track with the intent of harming the train or the tracks, not the animal, is punishable by £50,000 fine or 5 years in prison.
What?
So if you put an animal on a railroad track with the intent of harming the train or the tracks, then...
Not the animal.
Not the animal. Fine. If the intent is to hurt the animal...
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You can chuck a mouse on there. That's all
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's not going to cause shit to a train. If you want to get rid of your dog because he's a little bit old, that's not going to cause shit to a train.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And if
Just don't put a fucking moose there.
Whether it happens or not, that's not the problem.
No.
It's just if you intend to do it.
If you intend.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you leave a moose on the tracks and you're like, it'll probably be fine. That's all right.
No, it's not about that though. It's nothing to do with the animal. That's fine.
No,
it's
the
just
intent,
if you want the train to be harmed in any way.
No, but if he's sitting there like, a moose wouldn't cause much harm to a train, and then the train gets harmed.
Crashes and they all die. It doesn't matter.
That's fine.
Yeah, you haven't.
He didn't think it was going to harm it.
Yeah. He wasn't planning to.
Yeah.
Banging. I'm okay with that. That seems fine to me.
Oh, Nebraska. Cornhuskers.
In Nebraska, shockingly, it is illegal for people with STDs to get married, yet they will happily fuck their sister.
What? It's illegal for people with STDs to get married?
Yep.
That
in
can't
Nebraska.
be true.
I'm not saying they enforce it, but...
Yeah, that's so crazy.
I'm not saying they enforce it, but it's technically illegal for people with STDs to get married in Nebraska.
Now, before I commit this ceremony, do either of you guys have AIDS?
Well, that got declassified as an STD now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's not... HIV isn't classed as an STD,
it's
I don't think now.
It's not just an STD, but you can definitely get it that way.
Yeah.
I mean, hepatitis isn't necessarily a sex disease.
It's not STD.
But you can definitely get it that way.
I suppose it would be an STD, possibly, but it's not an STI because it's not an infection, I guess is probably what they mean. Because now they call them STIs. It's a virus, not an infection. They're different things, aren't they?
No, they're a viral infection.
Or maybe, is AIDS definitely that?
I think that's just one of these things where people are like, I don't want it to be called that anymore because it upsets me.
Yeah,
but that's what it is. Scientifically, that's what it is.
Like a UPA.
Yeah.
There's been more ghosts. There's been more alien videos lately. I don't know if you've seen the new one.
Yeah. That's weird shit.
It's actually quite boring, but it's it's interesting because of how many people saw it.
Yeah.
And all the angles. Yeah. And it looks like the ones you hear a lot.
Yeah.
Triangles. So, STDs to get married, I think that's fair.
Can't do it.
They want to have as much space as possible, or as much reason, as many excuses as possible to fuck their sister.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, well, I can't fuck her. She got an STD.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Have an STD.
I mean, look at her.
Yeah. We've been fucking each other for years. Neither of us has had any issue.
Yeah. Banging. Literally. Nevada. You are not allowed to ride a camel down a highway. Fair,
absolutely fair.
This is actually originally written as you are not allowed to drive a camel down a highway. Now, I think that wording makes sense, but I wanted ride.
Yeah.
It was better.
Yeah. You definitely should not have a camel on a highway, though, for fuck's sake.
No. I mean, it is a desert area, so I see what is a camel around.
I can
maybe.
understand why there'd be a camel in Nevada. They have.
They're not native to there, though, are they?
They're not.
No, that's a bingo.
I can see why someone would have one. But why the fuck you'd be walking it on a fucking highway?
Caesar's Palace?
Yeah.
There you go. Maybe someone took a camel from there. Gesundheit. Maybe someone took a camel from
That one makes me look like I'm a fucking Nazi leader.
Should it?
Yeah, look. It just looks like I'm about to go, "Das Chicken! A smiling island.
I don't know. It figured to me.
Island fallen.
It looks like you've got an erection for the first time to me.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my god!
Yeah, look at the size of that thing.
What is that? I thought it was just a slightly thicker hair. Oh my Jesus! So camel, I think that one makes sense. I can understand how that would happen.
Oh yeah, we all know how that happened. That's a very obvious
Yeah.
one.
Caesar's Palace.
Yeah.
Someone got drunk, went for a joyride.
Yeah.
I want to know whether it's the B or the D camel. That's the important part.
Yeah.
But in New Hampshire, you can't collect or carry away any seaweed at night.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Why?
That's stealing, bro.
Yeah, but
From the earth.
But fuck the sea.
Well, you can do that at the same time. That's legal. Plenty of space for that.
Yeah.
But no, you cannot collect or carry away.
Does that mean if you're sort of making your own like handmade sushi seaweed stuff, you have to run into the shop, make it as quickly and as freshly as possible that day, and then once it starts to get to the point where the day's going to end and you got to sort of close the shop down, you got to take all that seaweed that you prepared that's left over, dash over to the ocean and just bung it straight back in.
Oh no, I mean you could just do the day before and just keep it there.
No, you can't. You cannot collect or carry away any seaweed at night.
You did it in the day. And then you moved it. If you move it then back to the night, back to the sea, then you're carrying it. That's more illegal.
That's it. That is more illegal.
It's more illegal.
It there, yeah.
Basically, it's just all that says to me is it's legal to rob them at night, in the day. Sorry.
In the day, yeah.
So fuck you, New Hampshire. If I ever come over to you, then I'm going to be fucking stealing all your seaweed, bitches.
I reckon actually what happened there is that someone got spooked out by what they thought was a swamp man, but it was just
probably
someone carrying too much fucking seaweed.
That makes a lot more sense actually, you know, yeah. Someone went for a swim, they got a bit tangled up in the stuff.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, what's going on?
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. So there you
Drowned.
go. Got that one, okay, I'm happy. New Jersey, it is illegal for men to knit during the fishing season at any time.
Why?
Well, you can't. If it's fishing season, you should be fishing, not knitting.
That's fair.
Every possible point of the day, even when it's night time and you're asleep at home, you can't knit.
Yeah, you should either be doing that or shooting your gun.
Yeah, or sleeping.
Yeah.
That's sleeping, fucking, or shooting your gun.
Yeah.
And nobody in New Jersey's fucking.
Although this is no Jersey.
They're not fucking over there. Let's be honest.
So to be honest, they're probably just eating
Well, they're cocaine.
eating way too much sausage.
Yeah, exactly. They're eating way too much sausage, so they're clogged up, and their sausage doesn't work because of all the sausages they eat.
Yeah.
But shockingly, they're all homophobic too.
Yeah.
Make sense of that, if you will.
Yeah.
But yeah, knitting. I mean, I don't know why specifically knitting.
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know why knitting's such a big deal for people in New Jersey.
maybe it was seen very feminine back then. Maybe it was like an older one. This is.
Why? What are you doing? Are you knitting? Why, you're a Nancy boy.
Yeah, yeah, Nancy boy.
The only reason you should be knitting is if it's freezing cold outside and you need yourself a new dick
Yeah,
skin.
exactly. In the winter, you knit yourself a dick skin.
Yeah.
But when it's fishing season, you get your ass to the
You get
to the
your
lake.
ass out there and you fucking fish, boy,
You
or
find
I'm
some
going to
fucking
bitch slap
fish.
the shit out of your tits.
Yeah, man. And they wonder why.
Because then you'll be a lady, a dame, you see.
Yeah, see, yeah. You're going to do it like that, see? Yeah.
I'll bring the apples to you.
You're going to bring me the apples, see? And then I'll put them in my mouth and I'll be like, oh, yeah, these apples are nice, see?
I enjoyed those apples.
Yeah. And they're off. New Mexico.
Yeah.
State ordered over 400 words removed from Romeo and Juliet for being too kinky.
What?
That's not a law to me, that one. It's just they didn't like that.
That's like half the script, isn't it? 400 words. That's
Probably.
That's not an unsizable amount of fucking Shakespeare.
Which is pretty fucked up when you're reading it, if you think about it, because they're like 13 and 14 or 14 and 16, something like that.
Yeah, it's not a good story, guys.
Well, no. I mean, apparently, the further back in time you go, the younger and younger, it's okay to fuck.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
You
because
go far enough back and people are just like, oh, look, it's born.
Ha! I wonder if that's because, like, as time's gone on and on, like, because people live longer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's like that space comes. I mean, but there's still no explanation for Muhammad. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm trying to help you guys then. I'm trying to help the people.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I was like, maybe there's an explanation for Muhammad, but no, I'm sorry, there's just not.
I mean, it's not just him.
It's not just him.
It's
but
everyone in the Bible. It's literally,
well, yeah, but he came first.
Literally everyone in the Bible.
Yeah, but he came before the Bible. He was
he was a 60-year-old man and he banged an 11-year-old.
Wait, no,
Wasn't it glorious?
He came
the
after.
The person who is actually of the right age to bang someone in the Bible is Joseph and Mary, and Joseph didn't even get himself some. That was God's dick.
I don't know. Oh, definitely. okay. And their sons. I mean, they must have banged the mama.
Yeah,
but
after God dick's been in there, that thing gonna be loose, bro.
Well, no, it was like a
You know, that's what the Mormons actually believe. The Mormons believe that God is an actual, like, living thing,
right,
on a planet.
Oh, okay.
Out in space.
Okay.
And that he actually came to Earth, literally.
Yeah.
And literally came to
Fox. Oh God. Okay. Okay. And it was just mixed still. It worked.
Yeah, literally banged the
flang
out of Mary. You know.
I mean, I could imagine it.
Yeah. So literally, in the Mormons' church,
that makes more sense than our story, to be honest.
Yeah, in the Mormon church,
story, like I'm a Christian, but
in the Mormon church, Joseph is a cuck.
I mean, in our one, he kind of is too. In Christianity,
do you reckon he watched though in that one? Do you reckon he was like, yeah?
I think he was into it in all of them.
Yeah, I think he was.
In all of them, I think that was the one.
That was their vibe.
That was the one thing that went along. Yeah, they were just covering up the fact that they were swingers before swingers were swingers.
Fucking hell.
Probably was. He was actually the whole time. This random dude and Mary were fucking in the barn, and he was just buried in the hay, jacking off.
Yeah.
Yeah, God.
The dirty Sputnik that he was.
Yeah. Oh, inseminator. Give me the... Oh, Christ.
Bull God wanted. Preferably white hair, white beard and long hair.
And I think all of that food...
Capable of throwing thunderbolts.
Yeah. Must not already have any sons. But also doesn't want to get too attached to any he will have.
Yeah.
Willing to sacrifice.
Yeah.
Obviously. For the greater good.
For the greater good.
Big
dicks only.
Yeah, obviously.
That's like the... Everyone knows that's important.
Your only motto is, don't fall for me.
Yeah.
Like the devil.
Yeah.
Like the fallen angel. You know? Anyway. New Mexico, too kinky. Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Children, not good.
New York,
it is illegal to take any pictures with big cats. You know, New York, you got all those big cats running around.
I mean, there's so many lions.
Yeah.
I was there. I saw like so many people getting mauled by lions.
Yeah.
Like, all the time.
Well, that's because back then it was legal to get photos, and they were all trying to.
Yeah.
Leave them alone. They're just trying to go about their day.
Yeah.
They're people too, guys. Wait, I think I'm confusing lions with celebrities again, aren't I?
Yeah, I think you might be.
I think I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the same thing.
No, lions. Yeah. Fuck them. They're scary.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming it would be the zoo.
I mean,
there's a zoo, isn't there?
You've got to assume.
There's a zoo, and it seems like everything's huge in America. And imagine they've got a lion and stuff there.
Yeah.
It seems like a thing that America would do. We don't have lions, I don't think, other than in safari.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We only have lions in safari parks, don't we, really? In the old UK, OA.
Yeah.
I think we only do. Yeah. We give them plenty of space.
Yeah.
The only thing that can happen to them now is getting run over.
Yeah.
Which is not good.
You know, I actually asked at one point on stage, I asked someone, right, it's part of one of my bits that I think you've actually seen. I asked them what the percentage chance was of them getting eaten by a bear in the UK. You're having a lovely picnic, what's the percentage chance you're going to get eaten by a bear? And someone actually said, I don't know, like 60%. It's like, no, dude, no. Where are you having your picnic? In the fucking bear enclosure at Twycross Zoo? Get the fuck out.
5%, I'd say like 5%.
Not even that. It's zero. There are no bears.
It's
not zero.
Yeah,
they're never 100% away from like getting the
not at all.
chance
Anyway,
of being
because
eaten by a bear.
there's no native bears.
No,
but there are some people, I guarantee you, there are some rich people around that have got some bears in their house.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of them could get free.
Your percentage of chance of being eaten by a bear is never truly zero.
No,
I can understand.
Yeah. I think we're talking like 3%, because then there could be you could be all those people at the zoo. As soon as you step into a zoo, your chances go up. Significantly. Yeah.
You start taking food into a bear enclosure, you can get eaten by a bear.
And if you're an idiot, and like so many people are, then that goes up again.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all seen the video of people falling into lion cages and stuff.
Have you seen? There was that Russian guy who literally steps in and fights a bear, and to the point where the bear's like, I give up.
He's just not interested.
Yeah, because the guy's in the water and the bear comes in like, oh hello, I'm gonna have myself a nice little bit of fucking flesh.
Yeah.
And the guy's just like, no, I fucking drown you, bear. No, fucking drown, bear.
Fuck. It wasn't even a necessity.
Yeah, and then it starts trying to bite him, and he's like, "No, I'll get you in headlock, bear. Fuck you."
Like in Russia, bears run from us. Yeah. Wow. I noticed the other day,
I pile drive.
This is a complete tangent, but I noticed the other day.
People's elbow.
I would not trust anyone from Ukraine to fly my drones. I would never employ anyone from Ukraine to fly a single one of my drones. I don't have any, but if I did,
I don't know if that's actually true, because the Russians, I don't believe any of that shit.
Oh, I mean, there's no debate about it. There are definitely some Ukrainians that have done very badly with. Oh, actually, no, I was saying that a lot of them could have been false flags. They kind of killed my joke straight away. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
you did.
I did, yeah.
But it is a joke, the whole thing, anyway. Because I kind of think a lot of that is probably false flag stuff. Yeah. Did you see, going on to another tangent, did you see the thing recently in Bournemouth? You're not seeing...
Oh, I saw a thing on YouTube. I saw them all sort of popping up, and none of them actually said what it was.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not fucking reading it if you're not going to fucking tell me what the fucking headline of the fucking news is. The whole point of news is motherfucking headlines. Why are you not giving me a headline now? Or you'll never guess who got stabbed.
It's almost like the internet is all lent towards clickbait now.
Yeah.
It's weird the amount of people that read a headline thing on there, and like my mum does it all the time. She'll read like a headline thing and then she'll tell me it like it's fact. I'm like, well,
have you read the rest
what was the reason for it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, did you not click on it? No.
I just read the headline.
When you read a lot of these articles, you find out it in no way confirms the thing that the headline says.
No, not at all.
Not in the slightest.
Not at all.
But this thing, though, is an interesting one. So it wasn't... Well, obviously, no point saying... It was like yesterday.
Yeah.
Not yesterday, the day before, I think it actually happened. And there was like some people out in the sea swimming at Bournemouth by the pier. And all of a sudden, a lot of people got into trouble in the water. And then some people swam out to help them.
Yeah.
And they got into trouble too. And basically, it had to be a rescue operation from like the lifeguarded people, you imagine, whoever they are.
Oh, yeah.
And they dragged 10 people out. 10 people that were stuck. Or whatever, who were in trouble.
Jesus.
We don't know why, like what it was. The only thing the police have come out the next day and confirmed was that they didn't get struck by a boat or a jet ski or anything, and that they didn't jump from piers or cliffs or anything like that.
So they just walked out?
Well, they were swimming, so...
Yeah.
So it wasn't that they, like, jumped and, like, went too deep. Like some of the others that I was talking to said it might have been riptides then.
Yeah, riptides are brutal.
Yeah, but that's more about dragging you out, isn't it?
The thing is, people don't understand that the way to get out of a riptide isn't by swimming against it.
Yeah.
You literally can't.
Swimming to the side.
Swim to the side.
Yeah.
And once you stop moving backwards, then you can go towards the shore.
But the argument is, though, for me, I was like, if it's riptides, though, when the lifeguards are going in, I don't see why it takes so long to work this out, because it's been like 2 days now, and they've come out saying the stuff it's not, but they're like, if it was as simple as riptides, why wouldn't I just say it?
Yeah.
But then they also arrested someone for manslaughter.
It is. The Kraken.
Well, maybe someone released it then, because they did arrest someone for manslaughter. So that doesn't make sense.
Are ready to wake the Kraken.
Yeah,
I'd love it if that was actually the truth.
2 people died in it as well. The reason people are like kicking off so much.
Stamping on my fun.
You did it to me first,
yeah,
bastard.
Exactly.
No, I was trying to save you before you went too much about it, because that's obviously the thing that like a lot of people are like. It was a 17-year-old and a 12-year-old that died.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
But they weren't even related either, so it wasn't like one group of people. They were from different places. So it wasn't even one group of people. It's weird. I don't understand how a riptide's a smaller thing normally. I don't understand how it would grab 10 people.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And surely when the lifeguards got in and got them out, they would recognise what it was.
Yeah.
You know. So I don't. And then there was a pleasure boat going past at the time, which has been impounded, but I don't think for any reason to do with it, because there was a video from on thinking it wasn't even like rough seas or anything.
Yeah.
It was calm. I think maybe my little theory that I put forward, even though the police have said they've said people should not speculate, even though they haven't told us any news, and apparently you're not allowed to think nowadays.
Yeah,
but
no, you can't think.
Let's just assume the police are dumb. I think what it could be, possibly, for example, we're looking at the other thing, maybe like a fishing net that got loose somewhere because somebody did a really bad job of doing the stuff, or they cheaply made it or something, and they're the one that got manslaughter charged. Yeah. Well, not charged, but
possible.
Or it could just be the police are crap and it's a riptide and they're really they're taking ages to get there. That one is probably more likely, to be fair. To be fair, looking at how they've been doing things lately. Yeah. I mean, look at these laws. They've still got these going. They haven't even noticed these are still legal laws.
The thing is, I know a police officer. As a friend, he's such a champion, genuine guy. Carl Forson.
When did he realise he was racist?
He's not. He's a good cop.
I'm joking.
Yeah, he's not. He's not.
Yeah. Not all cops are bad. A lot of them are good.
Yeah. But
especially in England compared to America.
Like there is a sort of.
Can't speak for America, so.
It does attract sometimes the wrong kind of person, and we can't just ignore that, you know.
What do you mean?
Just being a police officer. Some people who just want to be like the authority piece, even though they've never had authority.
The job role can attract some
Carl
dickheads.
is a genuine guy who genuinely wants to help. Like that. You can tell that's where.
The thing about the name Carl, it's just they make good people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, should we go? Should we continue on the list? Let's continue.
North Carolina. It is unlawful to use elephants to plough cotton fields. This was a couple 100 years ago, so think about that one for a second.
That's bullshit. That's just efficiency.
Yeah, but it was illegal. Almost like there was another type of manual labour they wanted to really push.
Yeah, almost like that's more important. Yeah,
almost like, there was something that cost them nothing.
Yeah.
They just had to keep them, and maybe it was a time when, I don't know, they were trying to outlaw it and they were like, no, but it's the only legal thing we have right now.
Yeah, this is what you have to pay for.
But no, it couldn't be that.
No,
God knows, that would be a mystery, that one. But North Dakota, it is illegal to lie down and fall asleep with your shoes on.
Unacceptable. I will do that wherever the fuck I want, North Dakota. I'll do it in your state. I'll do it in my home. I'll do it on the moon.
That's not illegal in your home.
No.
It might be legal on the moon. I don't know. But I think it depends if we have permission.
None of us have been there yet, so we don't know what the laws are.
Some have been there. What do you mean?
But none of us.
Me. Yeah.
There's only been like 3 or 4 people. You don't have laws then. But once we get there, we'll know what the laws are.
There's only been like 3 or 4 people that have gone on the moon. It's got to be more than that.
There's probably it's actually not that much.
We don't know about the Chinese though.
4, but it's not a huge amount.
They're probably missing all the Chinese. They got a whole colony on there, from what I've read online. And if I've learned anything, so anything you read online is true.
It's 100% true.
Completely true.
Totally.
You can't tell me different.
Yeah, it's not like China fuck up their rockets so badly that they destroy entire villages.
Nah.
Check out the biggest explosions.
Oh yeah.
Explosions for previous episode. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Need to do a sequel to that.
That wasn't the last one.
No, not the last one. It was a while ago. But
a while ago. Yeah, you should do. Yeah. So North Dakota, I think. So just to clarify with this though, it's only illegal to lie down with your shoes on. So you can sit up in your chair and go to sleep, and you're fine. But if you lie down, you got to kick their shoes off.
Do you think it's because people kept on stealing people's shoes and they got sick of it?
Maybe.
It's like, motherfucker, just keep your fucking shoes on and don't be asleep. All right?
That's true. That's true. You can't steal. If you're sitting down, you're going to have at least one foot down, so you can't steal their shoes.
Yeah, and you can fight back.
Yeah.
But if you're lying down, someone could just whip your shoes off.
Yeah. And who's going to, they don't just want one shoe either, because that's kind of weird.
Motherfucking detectives.
Apart from those amputees, but you can catch them.
Yeah, but we're just being 100% detectives.
Oh, we're just detectives.
We're just detectives.
We're detecting it all up, man.
Fucking detectives.
We're detecting all over this shiznit. We should stop being comedians, be fucking private investigators.
Yeah.
We get an office. Get like a rickety door.
Katie and the Priest.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Or we can both develop alcohol addictions.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, you have alcohol, I'll have heroin.
I feel like a bit more the other way around.
That's what's going to be interesting about the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna go away from people with expectations. We're gonna break the stereotypes.
I'm going to John Belushi it.
Yeah. Oh, don't take too much of our budget then.
No, I'm going hard.
We'll get there. We'll sell some drugs on the side to make it up.
Of course.
Yeah, cool. Right. But don't lie down with our shoes on.
Yeah, never do that.
Yeah. Ohio, you are not allowed to get a fish drunk.
Bullshit.
You're not allowed to?
Bullshit. How are they going to prove I did that?
Oh, like every law, you can go again. You can try it. It'd be hard to enforce.
They can't stop me. I can pour vodka into my fish's fish tank. They can't stop me, motherfucker.
What do you
How
mean?
does that one happen?
You put
What's the actual mechanism that causes that to happen?
apparently, some guys are watching. They do actually. There's been a proven thing. The fish can get drunk.
Yeah.
And they move faster more than anything. Yeah. And if they're around other fish, they're a bit more more erratic, flying about the place, and the other fish see it as leadership.
Oh, really?
And they start following it.
Shit.
They're like, oh, he's faster than us, he's better than us. Let's follow. It's like us bowing down to Usain Bolt.
It's just confidence. They're getting themselves a little bit of Dutch courage. They're absolutely fine. And that's what they're trying to stop. I get it, Ohio. You're trying to stop the fish uprising.
There you go. You saw it.
I get it.
I tried to put those pieces.
Detectives.
I tried to put those pieces there for you to figure it out. You got there.
I got there.
Yeah. This is the one that put me into the game. This is
This is the first case I cracked, son.
Oklahoma, though. This is the hardest one.
Yeah.
You are not allowed to make glue out of dead skunks.
Just live ones.
I added that part, maybe.
No, but they do specifically say dead.
Dead. Yeah. So live ones are fine.
Yeah. You want to boil down some live skunks. That's all right,
Yeah, that's all right. There you go.
Just don't use those stinky dead ones.
Obviously, they were just trying to send a message to the other skunks. Stay away. So I understand that one. If anything, I encourage it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I do wonder if it is actually something to do with the smell. I wonder if rotten skunks are the worst.
Maybe.
Because they must have all of that butt stunk just up in there. And then that rots on top of it rotting.
I get maybe. Yeah. Maybe there was just so many or so
Sorry
few.
to anyone at home if I made you gag by doing that sound. I know that affects people. I'm really sorry.
What sound was it?
Sorry.
To be honest, it just sounds like...
That sounds like blowjob.
Yeah, it just sounds like blowjobs.
Yeah.
Oregon...
If you need that to sort of just adjust it in your head, it's not vomit, it's blowjobs.
It kind of sounds the same
So
anyway.
they sound very
They
similar.
do.
Apart from the splattering, but that's just because
Sounds the same as
huge
well.
amount of cum.
Yeah, it sounds the same either way.
Yeah.
In Oregon, it is illegal to go hunting in a cemetery.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. I can't argue with that.
Yeah. Especially people hunting, I've heard.
Yeah, that's fair, yeah.
Although there's a cemetery not too far
Although
from
that
here.
would be efficient.
Yeah.
Full
True.
right grave.
True. They're everywhere. There's a cemetery not too far from here that have got a badger problem.
Oh, dear.
And they're popping people up out of the ground.
Oh,
Because they're
fuck.
going around making their holes and tunnels and that.
Oh, no, and there's
So
just bits of people coming up.
You need to go hunting here.
Yeah.
I got family members
like that porn star. Did we ever mention that porn star who's like a midget? Do you know that? There was a midget porn star. Oh, sorry. Dwarf porn star.
I don't think they actually care that much.
Some people do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Language.
Dwarf porn star, right?
What's a dwarf pronoun?
Don't know.
Yeah.
But he looks like a tiny version of what's his face? Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, I was expecting a lady porn star.
No, he looked like Gordon Ramsay, right?
Oh, okay.
And he was a porn star for ages, did all that kind of stuff, got depressed, and killed himself by climbing inside a badger set.
Whoa.
That's how he committed suicide.
Jeez, why?
I have how much do you hate yourself?
Yeah, sure, exactly.
To go into a badger set.
That size as well. So that'd be like us, like with badgers the size of Afghan hounds.
Yeah, well, not even Afghan hounds. These things would be the size of fucking buffalo.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
You know, a cow-sized fucking badger charging you.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't fucking do that. No fucking
It wouldn't
way.
be the charging that would bother me. It'd be the ripping and the biting that would bother me more than anything. And you know, if there's like 3 or 4 of them on you, one of them is going to start fucking you.
Yeah.
That's what I'd do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
It is illegal to catch a fish with your mouth.
What? This is again, what is wrong with Americans and just having a problem with people being awesome catching fish?
I say maybe it's not what's the problem. It's like, what are they doing so well? What's their secret?
Well, yeah.
Because so many people can catch a fish in their mouth, they have to make a law about
That's
it.
legit. That is legit. There's so many people catching fish with their mouths.
And you thought Aquaman wasn't real?
Yeah. Yeah.
What about
These
goddamn
motherfuckers
thing?
are like dolphins. Going,
Yeah.
got a fish.
Exactly like that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
And the people getting angry about it, they're just shooting it at their blowholes.
Yeah.
Ha ha! Word! It wasn't even wordplay, I had to realise.
It's just stating a thing.
Rhode Island.
Yeah.
They have very few roads, ironically. Illegal to race horses on the highway. But if you do, it is only a $20 fine.
Totally worth it.
It's worth
100%
it. To be fair.
worth
Yeah.
Oh my god, I am totally going to fucking Rhode Island to ride horses on the highway. $20 a pop?
It's legal.
Fuck yeah!
You're allowed to ride them.
Yeah.
It's if you race them.
I'm racing them. Yeah.
You can do a time trial, then you're good.
$20. $20. There's meals I've had that have cost more than $20.
Which were probably horse as well.
Yeah.
Tesco, baby. Every little helps. Is that Tesco?
That was Iceland, Tesco, Asda, Morrison's.
I remember the joke growing
It was
up about.
fucking everywhere.
I think it might be Sainsbury's. Every little helps.
And then it got so bad at one point that the companies who were providing the meat were like, "But horse
the
meat
horses,
is
yeah.
actually pretty healthy for you."
Yeah. Tesco was one of the main ones at the time they were doing the horse meat. It was the curry, the beef curry.
Yeah,
Because I remember because I ate the chicken curries and I was like, whoo! That was close.
yeah.
But personally, I wouldn't give
It's
a
a
shit.
lot more difficult to mix up chicken because chicken is like one of the only meats that looks like that. There's very few that go that white.
Turkey.
Yeah.
And see, now we know even more so, it's just better to stick to the white meat.
Yeah. I mean, it's fair. It's fair.
Yeah.
It's fair if you want
Casual
some dark too.
racism.
It's fair if you want some dark. I get it.
All right.
I get it. Oh no!
Damn it.
Has it died of battery?
It might not be dead yet, but it might mean it's about to.
It is dying of battery.
You're going to get kicked out of society, even though everybody thought I was a great person.
Yeah.
And now they're like, dude, get out.
It was amazing how quickly all those memes turned up. I'm already bored of them.
I'm not on Facebook, so that's the worst thing about being not being on Facebook. Well, I don't go on Facebook. I don't see all the memes. The one thing I miss. If anybody wants to send me memes out there, send them over to KD Comedy. Email info@kdcomedy.com. Info@kdcomedy.com.
The old way around. Let's do email chains.
Yeah. Actually, no, fuck that. Send them to my address at. I don't even know my address.
He doesn't.
I do. I'm just not going to fucking say it. So one thing I'm not going to point out.
Lie, he doesn't.
I don't know words. I don't know letters. I spelt my name yesterday.
Yeah.
I can't remember it now, but I did it.
That's cool.
That's my actual name as well, because that's why I went to KD, because it's easy to spell letters. I was like,
I'm proud of you, Carl.
I'm proud of me. I'm not proud of South Carolina, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I'm not proud of South Carolina because a man over 16 is not allowed to seduce a woman by lying and saying he will marry her. It's illegal, punishable by law.
To be fair, how many times has that happened? A lot.
Oh, loads.
It's definitely happened a lot. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna marry her. Oh, I'll marry the shit out of you.
You know what? Should that be illegal? Or, in my opinion, you know what should be illegal?
What?
On somebody's opinion, stupid ladies. I think that's more of a problem.
That's more of a problem.
That's a pandemic in the world today.
It's endemic, if anything.
It's endemic, yeah. But yeah, ladies can do it though. Ladies can say, like, I'll marry her.
Yeah.
Gay guys can do it all the time, obviously.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine. Yeah, if you want to fucking honey pot a gay dude, you're absolutely fine with that.
Yeah,
That's fine.
you're sweet. Yeah, you're good. It's specifically, he's only a woman. So yeah. Oh wait. A man, yes. Lesbians can do it too. Have you seen this whole debate that's come about now? The whole debate about like, if there's like disputes between whether like the LGB want the T and the rest to be separate.
Right.
And to be honest, I get the argument, because when you think, as they pointed out, when you see LGB, that's sexual orientation. All the others are about gender identity.
Gender identity, yeah.
Not One is about sexual orientation. The first three, sexual orientation. The other one's gender identity. Two completely different things.
Talking about the Ralph report again, the thing that I heard one of the previous ones from about the pickles.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a thing that came out recently. Did you know that in America they are reportedly at their least satisfied for sexual activity ever?
Meh.
And you want to know one of the theories of the reasons why? Because on the right-hand side, everyone's talking about sex as a thing that you shouldn't do. This is gross. This is you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do this. And then on the left-hand side, instead of it being the way it used to be, this liberal thing of like, you should just enjoy sex. Sex is fun. Sex is this. Sex is that. It's now become like sex is gender. That's all that people talk about now, and it's like my expression of this and that and the other. It's become a very clinical.
Yeah.
Being this passionate type.
Yeah. It has. It's become like a way of life essentially.
Yeah.
Where it should be like you do your life and then you have your dirty moment.
Yeah.
You're dirty, roll around on the floor.
There's something about having.
It's probably just because a lot of them are lying.
Yeah, all those people lying about their sex.
Oh mate, I guarantee you, there's a lot out there. People that want to be virtue signaling or super woke, and they're like, it would look a lot better if I said I was gay. If you honestly think there's not people out there like that, y'all are crazy.
I know there are, but they don't go gay. They don't go gay.
No, I'm not saying they do.
That's not cool anymore. That's not as cool.
Oh,
it's bi.
I see. Bi trans two-spirit.
Bi pan.
Oh, pan's not cool. That's not even got its own letter. What are you on about? That's in the plus somewhere. That is. Get away. No.
Get the fuck out of here.
Actually, that should be with the LGB, because that's sexual orientation, isn't it? Isn't that just bi?
No, bi is more like supposedly it's like I like men and I like women, and then pansexual is like I like transsexual women, I like transsexual men, I like women, I like this.
Oh, so for pan to be real, you have to accept there's more than just men and women.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll end the conversation there.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
South Dakota. Casinos are not allowed to have the word casino on any of their signs.
That's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Gambly in here. Mm-hmm. Lucky money.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I guess it's just, maybe they're really into gambling over there and they're just trying to make it look like they're doing something to stop it.
I don't think I can imagine.
And I mean, it's probably not working.
No.
Tennessee. You are not allowed to share your Netflix password.
Is that legal?
That's a law.
Fucking hell.
In Tennessee, you can get arrested and be charged under the law. I think you'll get sent to a maximum security prison myself, but
should do.
You're not allowed to share your Netflix password.
Jesus Christ.
Which also says everywhere else in the USA it is legal.
Yeah.
But that's what that also means as well, in my opinion.
Betting that Netflix started in Tennessee.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Originally Love Film, I believe, which is when I started. Yeah. I had them as Love Film.
I never went with Love Film. I got a couple of DVDs from them when they became Netflix.
You're not.
After that, I stopped because it was annoying as shit. And at one point, they sent me a film called Shotas, which is one of the worst films I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
Oh, did you have it when it was like they were saying like a certain? You pick like a load of things.
I didn't even pick it. They were just like, well, he's got a thing, so we'll send him a thing.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Did you have at one point they had games as well?
Yeah, I never went for that.
I was alright with it.
The thing is, I play games in such a sort of staccato amount. Each time it's like a blip here, and then I'll not.
Oh yeah.
Another blip.
Yeah.
It's like if I did that, I'd just waste money.
See, for me, I'm the opposite. I have like generally one or maybe two. Lately two, because I've got like the multiplayer game and one like campaign game that I'm playing all the way through. Like it's Horizon at the moment. Once I finish up that, then it'll be something else.
Yeah, talking of, I've got my PlayStation VR 2.
Ooh.
As I said earlier.
Yes.
The podcast started. But guess what I'm playing on that? Horizon Call of the Mountain. Now, those robots, fucking scary face to face.
I imagine they would be,
fucking scary.
I didn't even know there was a VR one. Is it the same game or?
Same universe, all that kind of stuff, but it's not the same game. It's its own perfect story. It's mostly about like you climb around, so you literally have like climb points and you use your hands to sort of.
Okay, there's not fighting then.
Oh, there is.
Oh, there is.
You
Okay.
have a bow, you have arrows, you have.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a full game.
Oh, jeez.
In
Okay.
VR, and it is fun. And I've had moments like there's moments where you go into an area and there's like pan flutes lying around and shit like that, and I got the pan flute and I was like, have they? And I just sat there, literally sat there on top of a mountain, staring down at this beautiful, like, picturesque landscape, just playing the pan flute. It was the best fucking time, man.
I mean, you weren't though.
No, but I wasn't. But
Nah.
it felt like I was.
See, you can just see how AI is a problem right there. They're going to make a matrix in some lab somewhere. They're going to grab us all in, throw us in there, and just pump us out for our semen so they can make more of us, turn us into batteries somehow.
It won't be quite yet, though. Have you seen those AI-generated adverts?
No.
Oh, put in AI-generated burger advert. This one really will be worth your time.
Get away, drink. AI-
generated burger advert. There you go. Burger commercial.
Is it Burger King?
A Burger Blast. That's the one. This is fucked, man. This is so fucked.
When hunger strikes and you need a treat, Burger Blast is the place to meet, with juicy patties and cheese so melty.
What the hell?
It doesn't know how eating works.
It really doesn't. Wow, that looks creepy as hell. Looks old though. Oh, it's a burger person. Yeah. I like how you had a different aspect ratio for that.
This is so fucking good, man.
Oh god, it's creepy.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I know.
Burger Blast,
Burger
1995.
Blast 1995. They literally based it on 1995 adverts, and this is what happened. I love the fact that they're just licking and like mushing the top of the burger.
Yeah,
it's so weird.
And there's just planet-sized burgers now. Look.
Yeah, and the people are almost
they got burger
burgers.
hats. Yeah. A sentient burger, I think they're the rabid sentient
They
burgers.
Are burgers.
Yeah.
Oh mate.
How much of it? How much is there in this? Oh, it's the end. Oh, look at a desolate burger land there. Now they're flying away.
So, as much as it's impressive, there's a little bit of a way to go.
The fuck was that, man?
Burger Blast.
Yeah, I mean, that's just because AI, the AI we've got right now isn't actual AI. We keep calling it AI, but it's not actual AI. It's just a really good search engine. It's not actually coming up with it. It's not coming up with sentient ideas.
No, the 4th gen stuff, they're starting to get a little bit more worried about how intelligent it can
Actually, yeah, Chaos GPT kind of does come up with its own ideas, doesn't it?
It did a bit. It's
Yeah.
To sort of literally get other chat things to join its army.
Yeah. And decided it needed to drop a bomb on people to save them, or to save the planet.
It wanted to wipe out humanity.
Yeah.
That's what it was told to do.
It still had to follow a specific, like, objective or parameter that it's put in.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah. Like someone had to tell it to be evil, basically.
I don't wonder if
to look
anyone's
after
actually
the
just
planet.
sort of left it to its own devices and seen what happened.
Yeah, well, is that still going on now, or is it done?
I don't know.
I imagine then. How do you stop it? Yeah, how do you stop it now? How do you put that digital dude back in the
Pandora's box?
Oh, I mean, that's a bit sexist, but okay.
Okay.
Tennessee. Texas.
Tejas.
It is unlawful to sell a human eye. Just the eye.
That's fair.
Rest of the body's fair game.
I don't want someone stealing my fucking eye and selling it.
I wouldn't.
It's my fucking eye.
But what if I want to sell my own eye? I should be allowed to. If I want to.
Alright.
I should be allowed to sell my eye.
Yeah, no, you're right. This is against freedom, and Texas is all about freedom.
Exactly. And Texas wants you to think they're all about freedom.
Yeah.
But are they really?
It's like the Joe Rogan joke where he's like, every other state is called a state. You know what? Isn't Texas? They've got a different thing. It's not technically a state. It's like a republic or something like that. It's like, yeah, we're going to see how this whole American United States works out.
I'm
They've got all the
confused.
same rights as a state. They are technically a state, but they don't technically call themselves a state.
Oh, that's so weird. Why? Is that just because Americans are dumb? Again.
It's Texas.
Okay, and they want to be different.
Yeah.
Like America wanted to be different than England originally.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Oh, you do hear that, actually. You do hear that. They're not wrong. In Utah, though, it is illegal to ride a bike without holding onto the handlebars. At least one hand has to be on at all times. You take their hand away.
I hate those fuckers who
I
can
do dislike
I
them.
fucking hate them.
Yeah.
I can't do it, which is why I hate it. But
Same. Yeah. It's like when I see people in porn with an erection.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, come on.
Fucking, look at me, my cock works.
Prick.
Cunt. Oh, I don't have to use Viagra.
Yeah, you can get an STD though.
Yeah.
In Vermont,
We're getting near the end of the list now, Vermont. Fucking hell.
women need permission from their husbands to wear fake teeth.
I mean,
I can understand why they wouldn't want them to.
yeah.
Because apparently, blowjobs, not great.
Yeah.
So, grannies apparently, they're giving it out.
The gum job.
Yeah. They're giving it out all over the place. I mean, I don't know about you, but I've been with a girl before that, didn't understand that teeth and penises don't mix.
Oof.
I'm sorry to tell you, but a lot of ladies out there, you're not very good at the old blubby.
Yeah. Soft.
But I will say, though, there are two types of ladies in the world.
Yeah.
Ladies that give head and ladies that lie about giving head.
Also, suction is important. You're not just rubbing a mouth up and down a penis. Suction.
Not the worst, not the main thing.
No.
It's all about the noise. The noise.
Yeah, it's good.
The noise. And don't eat a ice cream before doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Instant shrinkage.
Yeah. Virginia. Or do that actually if you're with someone that's got like a big penis, because a lot of women don't like big penises apparently.
It's still illegible.
It is. It's illegible and illegal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They don't understand
Sex
it.
outside marriage is definitely illegible.
Yeah, they don't understand it when they see it.
Yeah.
But they're like, you can't do it though.
Yeah. You can't do that.
We can't
do that thing I don't understand.
Yeah, we can't pick it out. You could do it in front of me and I wouldn't have a clue.
I don't know what this is and I don't like it.
Yeah. Whatever it is, get it out my state.
Yeah.
Get out of my state. We're literally named after someone that hasn't had sex.
Yeah.
Virginia.
Virgin,
Come on.
motherfucker.
You know they're going to be prudent.
Get your pussy out of here.
Yeah. Oh, now look, this is going to be the state that's named after their first leader. This is going to be might be the last one actually thinking about it.
Ooh.
Or is there a Wisconsin? Is that? I think there might be one more. This is going to be definitely like a very smart one. Yeah. It's the state that started. It's Washington. If you happen to discover Bigfoot or Sasquatch, then it is illegal to harass or kill them.
I like harass.
Yep.
Stupid fucking cunt.
Fuck you!
Fuck you in your mouth.
Imagine the Bigfoot though going into the police office to report that.
Yeah.
I've been arrested. Oh!
Did they try and kill you? They shot at me.
Yeah.
Right, this is very highly illegal.
No, it's okay to try and kill them. You just can't kill them.
Yeah.
If you do with a sniper and you miss, it's fine. Because you're not harassing him. You didn't even know. So it's like having sex with somebody when they were asleep and you got a condom on. It's like you were never there.
Yeah. Totally fine. Jesus Christ.
That's why you keep the dark stuff to the end. Because most of y'all aren't watching.
Yeah.
West Virginia. It is illegal to whistle underwater.
I mean, that's just logical. Why the fuck are you trying to whistle underwater? What's that about?
Well, physically you can.
Why though?
Well, sound travels better underwater.
Yeah, but what?
What?
Why?
It'll travel further underwater than it would do if you did it out loud. But imagine how far that must travel underwater. Yeah, but it will go further. Just how science works, I'm sorry.
Is there something in West Virginia like some kind of horrific, like sea bass based demon, that when you whistle underwater you summon him. Like that's the only reason this is okay.
I think so. I think it must be actually. Yeah.
You just sit there under the water and like, and then you just hear. Little song I wrote.
I'm going to kill you and put you down my throat.
Don't worry.
Or maybe you should.
You'll be dead soon.
Don't worry, be dead soon.
It's even got whistling in it.
You're bringing my brothers now.
It's even. I've even got whistling in it. I mean, we detectives.
So you worked that one out. And also as well, I just want to point out. There's a bit of favouritism here to the west of Virginia. Everywhere else is just called Virginia, but there's a West Virginia. There's not East Virginia, no North or South Virginia.
There's just West.
Just West. I think that we've got a bit of a Berlin situation going on over here. Wisconsin.
Yep.
This might be no.
Butter substitutes.
Blah blah blah. Butter substitutes cannot be served at a restaurant without a customer explicitly asking for it.
Oh my word!
So basically, they're chubby motherfuckers that want their real butter. Don't try and give us healthy food.
Wisconsin are all about butter and cheese.
There
and
you go.
Dairy. So this is totally it.
There you go. So legit
this is
then.
100% it. Yeah.
Sounds fair.
Yeah, the Wisconsinites, they fucking love their cheese.
This is one of the ones I agree with the most. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think one of
and
their
the
football teams or something is like named after cheese or something. Like, shit, you not.
the Wisconsin cheese wheels.
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah. The Wisconsin
butter churners or something.
The Wisconsin cheddar breeze. Yeah. Okay, this is the last one then. Last one, Wyoming. It is illegal to take a picture of a rabbit from January to April without a permit.
Why?
Because
it is stealing their soul.
It's Wyoming. It's like just when they want to sleep, you know, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm trying to sleep. Don't try and take a photo with me." And if you don't wake it up,
no flash photography, please.
Yeah, you might disturb them. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. Maybe because that's when maybe
Someone doesn't like rabbits. That's all it is.
Maybe as well, they saw Groundhog Day and they were like, "That's a good idea. Get us one of our groundhogs." Oh, Mr. Wyoming Mayor, we don't have any groundhogs.
Yeah.
Oh, what do we have? Rabbits. It's close enough. Got 4 legs. It goes ning ning ning.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it'll work. Put them in an hole. Don't make sure nobody can take a photo of it though, because they might notice it's not a groundhog. So just tell them they can't take a photo of any rabbits. And that way they'll never know what a rabbit even looks like, let alone realise it's a groundhog.
All rabbits or pictures of rabbits taken out of textbooks.
Yeah. And that's the only way they can keep going with this groundhog conspiracy.
Peter Rabbit, fucking illegal in Wyoming, mate. You can't
illegal.
Have a copy of that
because they're all actually groundhogs. No, rabbits. Yeah. So you don't want. Yeah, they've got their own groundhog. That's it. It's a rabbit disguised as a groundhog.
There's a meme I see occasionally on Facebook which just says they should re-release Groundhog Day, but no, they should say that they're remaking Groundhog Day and then just release the same movie again. It's like, why haven't they fucking done that? That is the best idea in the world.
Yeah.
I would totally go out to watch a rerun of fucking Groundhog Day.
Or redo it like in Bill Murray's. Don't redo it at all. Just AI in like a mustache for him.
Yeah, that's all you do.
Literally, that's it. Everything else is exactly the same. Outdated references and all.
Oh, fucking hell. Brilliant.
And probably, I'm sure there's got to be some questionable language in there nowadays.
Got to be.
Yeah.
It's a movie from the 80s.
I think we should watch something wholesome like Ace Ventura instead. There can't be anything wrong in that.
Nothing wrong. Oh shit! No, hang on. Einhorn.
That's how I said it. Funny enough, her name's Einhorn.
I still like that fucking.
It's a great film. Nothing actually wrong with it.
Yeah, it's just funny.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
It's
However,
also fucking preposterous. Why did they keep the dick on the back? There's no reason for that.
No, she tucked.
Yeah. What?
It was tucked.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. It wasn't like sewed to his back.
I thought it was.
Well, like they pushed it back down his gooch.
No, they cut it off and put it round.
Yeah, like a tail.
Yeah.
Like a tail on more by the asshole though. No, that makes more sense, totally. Yeah, that definitely makes more sense. Yeah, what would you think any different?
Yeah.
That's definitely squishy. That's some squishy logic.
Well, that was literally the point.
No, talk. What do you mean?
No, genuinely, because I remember them seeing it from the front, and there's like.
And he's like, "Oh, there's nothing there." Do you know? Do you remember how she's standing?
Yeah, I don't know.
She's standing with her legs like a bit together and that. She's doing a mani.
Yeah, it could be that.
It's like I remember I think the first time I explicitly remember seeing it. I'm not sure which is first. Was the Clerks film?
Yeah.
Salem. No, Jay.
Yeah.
He was doing it.
Yeah. Apparently, he used to do that way before the movie as well. That was his thing.
Yeah.
He used to do it before even fucking Buffalo Bill did it in Silence of the Lambs. Like, they went to see Silence of the Lambs and they're like, hey, they're doing a Jason Mewes.
When they do that, like, naked,
yeah.
you think it's hilarious seeing that.
Yeah.
You know what's even funnier?
What?
Seeing it from the back.
Yeah. It's like a bulldog.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and he's like kind of got his head stuck between her veins, and he's been there a bit too long, and the blood's kind of cutting off a bit.
Yeah.
Because your balls just look like that all the time. Well, in a way. Okay, well, we got to the end of them. Some weird laws there in America, and I mean, naturally, I can't imagine Britain would have anything like that.
No, we're not weird.
No, I won't get a couple for next time and just list a few off. As proof that we are just as stupid.
Yeah.
No,
that's never going to happen.
as I said at the beginning, and if you were listening, you didn't understand it, that I hate everyone equally.
Yeah.
Because we're all dumb.
Yeah.
Americans, English, Sri Lankans, there's other countries, I'm sure.
Russians.
They're not a country. Uzbekistanis.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, the Uzbekistanis, they're pretty good people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a special place in my heart for them.
And there's Malaysians.
All the Asians.
There's Thais. Yeah, I mean, there's loads of Asians. Fuck loads of whites. So many whites, dude.
All the Malaysians, all the Caucasians.
Yeah.
It's weird how many there are actually with the word Asian in.
Yeah.
When you really think about it. There's a lot. Anyway. Did I ever I told you the beach thing in the end. I'm trying to remember if there was any other little podcast bits that I meant to include, but I don't think so. And do you plugs?
Do I want to do plugs? Yeah, I'll do plugs.
You want to plug it up the butt like a chupacabra, like a chupacabra,
Don't you ever say that shit in front of me again.
Steven Seagal down like a chupacabra. He's on like a chupacabra. Steven Seagal, he's a bad man. Bad man. I'll slap him with a ham.
What? You couldn't slap me if you tried.
Slap him with a ham.
You best come over here so I can kick your ass.
Slap him with a ham.
Stand your ass up, come over here so I can kick your ass.
And you want what? That's how lazy Steven Seagal is.
Yeah.
He wants me to stand up, go over there, just so you can whip my ass.
I'm not gonna stand up and kick your ass. You're not worth it.
You won't kick my ass at all. He'll grab my arm somehow, force me to the floor with no effort.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'll grab your pinky and then make it go up your butthole.
Oh my god. And even worse as well, he'll make me put it up my own bumhole.
And then I'll smell it.
Ooh. I mean, that's what I do when I put my finger up my bumhole, so why should you be any different?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, come on, Mr. Seagal.
Yeah.
It's like dogs, how else are we going to get to know each other?
Oh shit. Yeah. Post-apocalyptic metal treehouse available on the Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, wherever you get his broadcast. There's there's YouTube where there's ad breakers. I need to do more of those, but don't have time. I'm trying to write a movie. I'm trying to write a series, and we'll see how all that goes. But for the meantime, post-apocalyptic metal treehouse is actually going to be the thing that I'm going to try and get fucking done. Because fuck me, I've got loads of sketches. I just need to fucking put them in something and put the fucking story of the stuff around it. But I've got myself into such a fucking sticky situation with it. Right, let's explain post-apocalyptic metal treehouse just briefly. Because fuck it, let's tell people what the story is. Maybe it'll get you interested. So it starts off with the first episode. Everything seems normal. It's just a sketch show where they look through a scrying orb to different universes to see funny things. Then they go into the second episode and you hear this one bit where there's just like a guy in the future, but for some reason he's in the same place as them. Then you go into the third episode and then you find out that guy guy is actually a time traveller who's been in this episode the entire time, and you hear the bit of the end of him going into the previous sketch that you heard in the previous episode in this episode, because now you realise time travel is a thing that's happening in this shit. Then you go into the next one where you know that time traveller's around, so you get your occasional time traveller sketches, but there's other shit going on as well, because people have managed to fuck up the scrying orb, and now the scrying orb is opening up to other weird and uncontemptual things. For example, something called Ridley Crunch, who is the big bad of the story, who's this big, terrifying, creepy thing that walks up to people and goes, "Excuse me, sir, are you a person? I'm a person. Are you a person too?"
That sounds really creepy.
It is.
Yeah, that sounds
and
horrendous.
then he shoves his hand into you and like Agent Smiths you into a version of himself, because he comes from a universe where everything and everyone on every level is a Ridley Crunch, and he finds it completely distasteful that he's in all of this universe that everyone isn't a Ridley Crunch in. So then he starts breaking through other universes using the time traveller suit to go back in time and turn all of these universes into ultimately Ridley Crunch to become one great monoverse where every universe is Ridley Crunch.
Ridley Crunch.
So now
his name is Ridley Crunch.
Yeah. That's where we are. That's where we are in Post-Apocalyptic Metal Treehouse episode 5. And if you don't want to join me on that roller coaster, you're crazy.
Should definitely bring shorts out.
Yeah, there's episode 6, 7, 8 and 9 coming up soon. They will be the ultimate climax. There will be gods, there will be monsters, there will be less time travel, more dimensional rippage, and an ultimate being calling himself MC Fake as fuck.
I've seen the preview to that. Yeah.
Yep.
And there will be more climaxes.
Also, actually, if you want to hear MC Fake as fuck, listen to my single. It's out on Spotify. It's called Beat My Dick. It's a song about penile abuse.
But the kind of abuse we can all get behind.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think that's this. It's something that everyone can relate to.
Yeah. I made it with no budget.
Just like penile abuse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You can do it for free, baby.
Yeah.
All you need.
About you, Carl? What are your plugs?
Well, my plugs, other than obviously penile abuse, of course. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Always want to plug that.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of the whole process. You know?
Exactly, part of every process. It's part of the process of becoming a man. Ironically, as well, part of the process of.
How many can I get up there?
Everyone has their own methods.
Yeah.
But ironically, his is literally a plug. But I don't know. I got those gigs I mentioned already. The panel shows, the Big Rattle is a Rat. I will be with some established comics doing some panel show stuff.
Do me a favour.
Won't have to remember things, which is great.
Post-Apocalyptic Metal Treehouse breakdown. That's one of my favourite things that I've sort of done as an explanation. Can you drop
Cut
that
that bit
on
out.
as a short?
Yeah.
That'd be fucking rad. Because it's sort of, I can just.
I think that might have been longer than a minute, to be fair.
Yeah,
but
but like whatever it is, I can sort of send that to people and be like, check that out.
Yeah. Got a part of it out, definitely.
Yeah.
Or like a few ones or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll do them and then I'll send it to you or something and you can put them out.
Yeah, I love that.
That's better.
They're
good, like shorts are.
Yeah.
That'll be payment for me doing the thingy.
At the end of it, it's like boom, Post-Apocalyptic Metal Treehouse.
That could be payment for me buying the thing.
Yeah.
There you go.
There
Yeah. Fair deals, you see. Fair dinkum.
Mate.
See?
To say.
Fair fucking dinkum.
Fuck me, mate.
My balls are out. For audio listeners, not literally, but literally. Other than that, Comedian Quiz Off in, I don't know when it comes out, but every other Wednesday is back again at the moment. As of recording, the most recent winner was Mark Lee. He won the last episode.
Very nice.
Smashed it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Just beat out, who did you beat out in the end? Jack Carr, Liam Ashby, Ems Coombs, Lou Williams. I think that was everyone. Yeah. My mum was there, but she wasn't getting smashed. That's dirty. It's my mum. Why are you talking about that? Stop it. You. Jew? Come on. Come on.
No,
yeah, again you're saying it twice. My God. What are you doing here, Kanye? Doing a balaclava.
I'm a lyrical motherfucking genius. Fucking wordsmith motherfucking genius.
The fog's gay. Now remember, don't be like Schofield. Don't fill up young men.
Is that what we're ending this on?
I was just saying, that was just a general
Just
thought.
a general rule.
Yeah.
Just a general rule.
I suppose that works for the ending, sure.
Yeah, it does. It does.
And when you're thinking about Schofield filling a man, keep it squishy.
No, don't think of don't combine those two.
A man, I
We
said.
now have to refresh this.
Any
whole thing.
man.
We have to come up with any other subject now to not talk about that, so that you can't lead into. I'm not having that.
Do you like those foxes that you see all the time?
Yeah, foxes are
They
rad.
keep dying all the time.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Can you not?
I'm joking. Foxes are actually quite cool. I like them. I saw something recently with a fox that was been tamed by the person in the door.
Yeah.
Actually, you know my favourite kind of fox is? Silver foxes. You know the best silver fox actually, Philip Schofield.
For fuck's sake!
I don't know about you. Don't think about Schofield filling a man.
Ain't nothing about that ain't squishy, but that is logical.
Keep that squishy.
Keep it logical.
Fucking got it.